Shalom, shalom. And we the brothers of Great Millstone from the Church of Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. Before we begin, as always, we give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who told us truth, and much respect to the Akim of their labor in his work, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that are scattered across the four corners of the earth. So you would say shalom.
Shalom.
So yeah, the Wadi How Ba'ashem as always for allowing us to come out once again. We prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom on this Babylon the Great in the scriptures, in which we know today to be America, Babylon the Great. As we see, pride has pretty much increased exponentially in the earth due to Esau Edom, the so-called white man, established in his own way. It has led to this great rebellion that we see amongst the people. We see the LGBTQ community pretty much flourishing in these times, all right? So this is pretty much signifying the end of America as we see this weakness increase, okay? Let me get I bet you get Matthew 24.
Yeah.
Because before these things came to pass, all right, this gospel had to be preached in all the earth, okay? Before these things took place. And that's why the prophets were sent out to warn the people of these things that were coming. You see?
This Matthew 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come.
So by default, this can't be talking about Christianity. See? Christianity has been here ever since what, the 1400s with Christopher Columbus. So yeah, Christianity has been spread across the four corners of the earth, but the end has not yet come. Once we started to claim the true counsel of how about that's when we started to see things shake up. You see? It was off of 1969 with Rabbi Ahmadinejad. You know, Spirit has put upon him, and you get in Revelation 11 chapter, around verse 8 or 11. All right? The Spirit of light entered into them. All right? And we stood up on our feet. And that's what you're seeing now. You're seeing the elect of Israel stand up on their feet and appear much to prophesy against their oppressors, the so-called white man. Right? Right now is a great destruction of the earth, man. Everything that you see going on around the four corners of the earth is pretty much a reflection of the problems being brought out. All right? Without this being out here as a sign and a wonder, if you get Isaiah the 8th chapter, you know, we should be for a sign and a wonder, okay? These things will not take place. And that's what you must understand. This is what the decree of the Heavenly Father Yahweh through Yahweh, your son Yahweh Shai, will come forth, okay?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Yep, their dead bodies means the spiritually dead Israelites, man, in which they would lose their way, they would lose their customs, they would lose their heritage, they would lose the knowledge of who that power was, which was Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. They would begin to be called upon Jesus Christ and all these other different gods and philosophies that are not in line with the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Okay? And you get in Proverbs 21:16, you get that wonder by the way of understanding, you remain in the congregation of the dead, man. You see?
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. We have to go into the word Sodom. We already know due to the manifest works of the ABC or the alphabet community, man. All right? But spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Now, Egypt represents our captivity, the house of bondage. All right? When you look on the back of the dollar bill, what do you see? A pyramid of Egypt. See, so there's plenty of signs and wonders within America to let you know that this is the place of our captivity and that this is talking about America. See for it,
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Yep, our Lord was crucified right here in America, meaning that his image, all right, his reputation, they put away our Lord Yahweh Shai, as they did 2,000 years ago, all right, during the Roman Empire, where they put him to death physically. But today, spiritually, they put him to death by taking away his authority and giving you what? So-called white man Jesus Christ. You see? And this is what has flourished, this rebellion in our people who are not willing to return and repent from their ways because they have been indoctrinated with the philosophies of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and this is not the end all be all. This is just the beginning of it, man. All right, Esau, even the so-called white man, has a slew of tricks and deceptions that's designed to snare you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. More so, all right, dealing with the chip. We're always going to it. The MOTV, Revelation 13:16. Okay? So yeah, we're in a time right now which this thing right here is being more and more manifest. All right? You got articles coming out. Yeah, you got more information coming out that's pretty much solidifying what the Apostle of Great Millstone spoke about back in 07 coming on YouTube, man. Speaking about the MOTV, this chip, which was what? Pretty much a fairy tale back then. All right? You got people talking about this wasn't that, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't nothing going to be any martial law or famine or any kind of chaos or Czechoslovak period. You see? But now these things are beginning to be manifest. Now you got people pretty much backtracking and hiding their words. They're not speaking out as much as they did before. Right?
This is the book of 2 Corinthians 2 in verse 11. Least saints should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, the elect are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All right? We're not ignorant of the agenda of Esau Edom and what he's trying to do. And that goes back to what? His ultimate objective, which is to put a chip in these niggas, man. See? Hey, nobody have about my son. We ain't like we gonna do. You know, because the Lord brought us out there, man. That used to be us. Riding around, you know what I'm saying, not knowing what the fuck is going on, not knowing that the so-called white man is ready to fucking destroy it, you know? So these people, they're going to be snared in an evil time because what? They knew not the time of their visitation, see? So yeah, the point that I was making before about this MOTV, this is the agenda of the so-called white man right here. This is the ultimate agenda. And he's going to present a situation within the earth as he controls your water, food, everything that you depend on. All right, he's going to use it as leverage against you to get you to bow down to his agenda. That's why we're so worried about warning you about the MOTV, man. That's why it's so important for you to put away your life in this lifetime. All right, to look for a new life in the kingdom of heaven. You have to be spiritually departed from this life in order for you to receive, or to not take this thing, I should say, in order for you to receive the kingdom of heaven. Okay? That great hour of temptation as you read in Revelation 3:10. See? I got that.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah, the vision was goes to what the prophecy. It wasn't like it started until the end, man. All right, it was for an appointed time. This is that appointed time. All right, that's everything is fulfilled. You see? Go into John the Revelator over 2,000 years ago, we didn't really know he was looking at when we saw people being chipped up, you know? But now we know. Now we see the technology that's being initiated or being set up to allow them to chip and everything. This fourth industrial revolution. You see, though? So this is that appointed time, all right? When we see things are speaking and they're not lying anymore. You see it's becoming more and more manifest, right? So you Israelites have no excuse at this point, right? You have no excuse. And furthermore, we got information to back up what we're saying. Not only did the Lord give us the Holy Spirit through the scriptures to see these things before they were manifest, but now we got articles going to it. You see? So now you have two witnesses pretty much. You got a prophet, and then you got niggas in the world, Edomites, who are pretty much telling themselves, man. Whistleblowers. You see? Yeah, whistleblowers. So, hey, you don't believe us, believe Esau.
That's why even the scripture said their tongues shall fall upon themselves, man. Because the Lord set up different Edomites to turn against Edomites. And that leads us to the scripture, those same about it. Their king should not stand. How y'all doing?
Hey there.
You got it down. Go ahead and get it.
Well, this is from Natural News. It says central banks planning to introduce CBDC microchip implant warns top economies.
Warns top economies. As I was saying, their own tongues going to cause, it's pretty much going to fall upon themselves, man. Their own people reveal their plans, you see? So, this is saying that this CBDC, as you see IUIC going into, trying to pretty much incorporate that with anything else but the MOTV. But right here is saying that it's going to be incorporated with the microchip. All right? So So yeah, like we said before, it's being made more and more clear as what the Lord is doing and who He speaks to. You see? Giving the Israelites no excuse. Alright? If you read in St. John 15:22, if I not came and spoken unto them, they had not sinned. But now I have came and spoken what? Through the prophets. Now you have no book for your sins, man. You have no excuse. The Lord is made known unto you. Yeah. What the Lord said, I will make known my words unto you, man. Alright? So, now at this point, it's all due to your what? Your flesh, your rebellion. That's going to lead to your destruction. Which is justifiable, man. And it's something how about you on shot, right?
Because it's the book of Isaiah 42, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, behold, the former things are coming to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
That's it. Now, who's going to tell that to you? His prophet. See? Amos 3:7. Sure, the Lord will do nothing, but He will diligently seek unto His servants and prophets. So that's why we know these things before they come to pass, man. Before they spring forth, the Lord would tell us of them. That's why we will land this mess unto you now. You see? So there, like again, there is no excuse. And furthermore, we got more information going to it. Whole Revelation 3:10. Huh? Yeah, going to that hour of temptation, right? Everything that we speak to the Holy Spirit of now by God's and apostle now is coming to light. And we begin to become more and more confident and faithful. Or should I say, sure. Yeah. Sure word of prophecy. Sure word of prophecy, right? About what we're seeing. Because we're seeing these things manifest. And they show that the Lord is dealing with who? A man of great millstone. Right? Yeah, keep going to the article and pull out pretty much what's being shown with Revelation 3:10 real quick. And to show you the scenario that's going to take place when they issue this MOU.
That's a new form of device. It's going to be a temptation. It's going to be a point where Esau going to lead people to a form of desperation. There's a saying in the world, desperate times call for desperate measures. So this guy, he's been ready to cut off the food, the water, and even the internet. In order to get the internet again, even though that's something that's simple, but Americans love it, even something that's simple as the internet and Wi-Fi, these devils are going to require a device to be put inside you to receive those different dainties, man. You know? You gotta do it.
Yeah, they go to also a social credit score that you're going to have along with your digital identity. All right? Meaning that what? You're going to have to cooperate with this current system that's been established in order for you to pretty much function and do things that you are allowed to do, I say. All right? To continue your life. See? So if you don't abide by that social credit system, then you're going to be deducted and you're going to be placed on a restriction. Meaning that what? You're not going to be able to buy and sell. All right? You're not going to be able to do this and do that, man. So that's what's coming. Matter of fact, do it.
It says central banks will convince people to adopt CBDC microchip implants. It says central banks will likely use a carrot and stick approach to convince people to adopt CBDCs under the skin.
Right. That goes back into Corrupt or corrupts, which actually a snake that's getting impaled inside people, man.
Right.
That's that kind of device that these devils are going to push inside you so you can be the ultimate slave.
So no longer can a nigga say, but that's still not talking about the chip. You know what I'm saying, dude? No excuse.
Hey, even your boy Nate Dogg.
Yeah,
Nate Dogg, he gonna get to a point when the Lord gonna make him come and push forth the righteous ways of the truth,
right,
man. Because he's been, you know, like he's been hidden it, he's been pump faking, but the Lord's just gonna make him come out with it.
Right.
He even so like I know a couple years ago, the I think it's HODC, he was like, Tahar was right, you know, and those guys go back to one way. It's gonna be the same thing with Nate, man. You gotta do what?
It gets to the point where you start, you know what I'm saying? You start running out of avenues to take. You gotta dodge the truth, man. Because you gotta run into the truth. You gotta deal with it.
That's it, bro.
So, hey, we at that point right now. Niggas is running into the truth and they don't know how to get around it. See?
It's a simple Google definition of that word, carrot and stick. It says characterized by both the offer of reward and the threat of punishment.
By reward of the threat of punishment. All right, so we know according to the Holy Spirit that this chip is going to be made mandatory.
in order for you to pretty much continue your life in this current system, right? In order for you to eat, in order for you to fucking sleep, man. All right, to get a drink of water, you're gonna have to have this chip that's gonna be entangled with this new fourth industrial revolution. That's gonna leave what? Pretty much, you're gonna have a footprint, a digital footprint, right? Everything you do is gonna be entangled with this digital ID. And if you don't abide by that rule, but guess what? Your access is gonna be turned off. And eventually, they're gonna threaten your life. That's why we get it Revelation 24. All right, you had the elect, you were pretty much beheaded for not taking that mark, man. See? It's gonna come down to that.
He says central banks will likely use a carrot and stick approach to convince people to adopt CBDCs under the skin, starting with creating economic crisis that will induce a demand for universal basic income.
Now this guy right here, he has, go ahead and finish that off. Go ahead and finish that off.
It says a government program in which every adult citizen receives a set amount of money regularly.
Right, so they're gonna create economic crises. Pretty much to get you niggas to take this MOTB. You go around and ask a regular nigga, Jason, if you would take a chip, of course he's gonna say no. What they say, there's no need for, they're gonna say there's no need for this right now, man. But they gotta create a situation for that.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
Hey, Salaki, it's a such thing called order out of chaos.
Yes, it is.
Order out of chaos. And that's what these devils gonna do. They're gonna force their economic crisis in order for when all hell breaks loose, you'll be the one to lean and cleave into that situation of wickedness, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shah, the Lord have set these things up. He have set up these different carnal situations to test your faith, man. Because the brother just looked up the definition of what the definition was, sticking carry and stick. Basically, if you don't go along with that way, they're going to punish you. And ultimately, that punishment is going to be, getting your head chopped off. You know, you got to do it.
It says the central banks will then claim that they need the CBDC chip implant to run the UBI efficiently.
Oh, that's like a UBI, Universal Basic Income. So that shows you that this is going to be a global thing. Like how the dollar is the major currency upon the planet Earth, and it's going to transfer into what? That CBDC, man. Which is going to be backed up by ones and zeros, man. Digitally. You know? You got it.
Yeah, so they pretty much, like the brother said in the article, like, they're going to create economic crisis. You can hold
I got you.
Yeah. Economic crisis. They're going to create these things. That's why we tell you, Esau has been given the power to control your resources. But niggas don't believe Esau got that power, man. You see? So this is what this man's going to use as leverage against you to get you to take that thing. There's no need for the chip right now. You see? But they're going to create that need for it in the form of what? A piece of safety, in the form of salvation. That's why we always talk about this damn MOTV, man. You got it, though.
Con, this Revelations 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah, so what does it mean to keep keep the word of the Most High's patience? How about the Most High's patience? This is Yahweh Shah speaking, right?
That's it, bro.
Yeah, so what does it mean by that? That means that you stuck by and you continue in this doctrine. You continue in the faith, man. You didn't waver, you didn't drift off, you didn't go into the Israelite camp after you were exposed to the truth of great millstone, but you stuck with it. You stuck with it and you endured the trials and tribulations, right? And therefore, because you showed yourself to be faithful, in that time, the Lord is going to show himself faithful. See? You know, guess what? In the time of a famine, what? They're going to eat. In the time of a drought, you're going to drink. All right? The resources that we think are going to be lacking, the resources that we think are going to be lacking, but guess what? In that time, your death will be comforted, man, with that. Because what? They kept the faith of the testimony of our Lord Yahweh Shah. So there's only one, what's the word I'm looking for? Reasonable explanation for the Lord showing mercy, because what? You stuck by his word. It'll be fair for you, right?
hey, it's a reward for it. Whatever you reap, that shall you sow.
Right.
It tells you in the book of Galatians, even in the book of Hosea, you reap spiritual things, it will sow you spiritual things.
Right.
If you reap carnal things, it will sow you carnal things. So if you in the flesh, especially in the times when our temptation comes, you're going to take these fleshly devices. But if you're in the spirit, you're going to be preserved from these fleshly devices that's going to try to attack you. Man.
Right.
You know? You got it.
So pretty much, being in the spirit is you being pretty much detached from America battling the Greek. You see, if your mind is in here, in America, then guess what? Your decisions will be made dealing with America, meaning that you're going to go and take that thing, not looking forward to the kingdom of heaven. But if you have been elevated through the spirit of power, how about you you're going to be given the strength and the will to get through that time. By what? By not taking that thing, and then ultimately waiting on the mercy of Yahweh by shot. Right? So yeah, the state that people are about to be put into is going to be a very horrendous situation, man. All right, a very horrendous situation.
I got some real quick to back you up. Just going back what you were saying, Josiah, about us being saved from these dangerous times. Job 5 in verse 19, it says, he shall deliver thee in the 6 troubles, yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Yeah, 6 troubles. All the troubles that's before the missiles, there were the calamities that are going to take place. The elect will be delivered from them, man, because what the Lord said, I would keep them from the hour of temptation. You see that? So go ahead.
Come on, a little bit more. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword.
See that? So these are words that we depend on. You see? These are powerful words from the scriptures, man. Because what? It foretells the things that we see. So the Lord said, and we keep his faith. Ultimately, we will be delivered from the hour of temptation. All right? We will be fed in the time of famine, man. By the way of what? Miracles. But you fucking niggas don't believe, man. One body and safe.
Yeah.
You see? So yeah, we even IUIC, you niggas don't believe in miracles either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is the gift that we have been given. Through faith.
Because a lot of these camps do something that's concrete.
Right.
Instead of having an abstract mindset. Right. These people, they want physical things. I want you to show me to see why I'm still using the dollar today. I'm still using the credit card today. But only in a matter of time, like the auto ring, we don't need this for today. But only a matter of time, in a matter of 24 to 48 hours, things can instantly change. Something as simple as another school shooting, or something as heavy as another terrorist attack. That system can be implemented just like that, bro. And it's forcing you. How do I know you a good guy or a bad guy if you ain't got no seed up inside you? That's how it's going to be pushed forward, man. They're going to push forward. If you don't have that device inside you, you're going to be the bad guy from the planet Earth. But through the spirit of power, we're going to wear that badge honorably, man. Because that's going to be part of us standing so stiffly in front of the faces of us that have afflicted us. We're standing stiffly now, but we're going to have to be standing more stiffly in the times that we're coming in. You know? You got to go up.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, so pretty much, what's not complaining is like that, like here, there's no way we're going to be up here and hear these sounds in the coming. All right? The Lord's going to try every Israelite, you know what I'm saying, to see where his faith is at. This is a great trial of tribulation, a great time of test. See? So what the scripture saying, any man shall seek to save his life, he shall lose it. But if any man shall lose his life for Yahweh Shai's sake and the gospel, he shall save it, man. You see? So what? You got to be willing to die for this truth. That's what we're talking about up here, man, through the spirit of power, Yahweh by Shai. If you're not willing to die, then ultimately you're not willing to live. You see that? So yeah, we got something great to look forward to, man. And we know that this MOTV is going to come with a great time of temptation, which you're going to have your family. You're going to have your family, your friends, you know, in the world who are going to come against you. So when that time of testing comes, how are you going to be able to deal with it? Are they going to be able to pressure you into going and taking this damn chip? Your wife and your children, your loved ones, are they going to be able to pressure you in that time to go and take this fucking chip? Or are you going to stand stiff for the name of Yahweh by Shai? You're going to take it in the second chapter. You see? So that's what's coming. That's why we push separation from Yahweh by Shai. Let's see, Mike,
This 2 Timothy 1 in verse 7. For the Most High have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound
Not
mind.
the spirit of fear, man. You don't fear what man can do unto us, man. Knowing that Yahweh Shemashah controls everything. See, that's the thing with you niggas. You don't really believe Yahweh Shemashah is controlling the so-called white man. That's why you're scared to go out. You're scared to speak to the so-called white man. And you're scared to lose your fucking life in America. See? But we be given what? A sound mind. All right? A stable mind, man. In the time of adversity. We say every meditate on these things day and night. You see? So yeah, our mind has been well equipped, Lord willing, Lord give us really and good. Yeah, this is the preparation part right here. See?
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
Yep, arise ye. Come and wake from the dead, nigga.
Hey, the spirit, yeah, because we was all once niggas before,
Yeah,
man.
you right. That's like
Say,
yeah, awake from the dead, man. Before we sleep by the elect. Come. Hey, what's scripture? Romans 13 chapter. How's it going?
come on.
13:10.
Oh, yeah. High time to wake out of sleep.
That's it. Come on. It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Arise from the dead. Okay? And what? Depart.
This is Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
Arise you from the dead and depart from what? America. From Esau. See?
For this is not your rest.
This is not your rest. All you niggas seeking for a bag in America are going to be sadly disappointed, man. The days are coming where a nigga holds up a brick of fucking 5s and 20s until the fucking year's gonna be ended, man. That's it. Sick of you niggas, man. You niggas will do anything for a fucking check. That's how good you're gonna take that fucking check. You see? So yeah, arise you and depart. If you're an Israelite and you know it, arise and depart to the spirit of power held by Shemashah, man. See? Spirit.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction.
Yeah, because America is polluted with what? Idols. Polluted with pollution. Things that are not in line with the spirit of power held by Shemashah, which is clean. All right? You say where you have broken systems. Yeah, pretty much you have taken on wicked philosophy, man. And that's pretty much with you being aligned with American continue. So ultimately, that's going to lead to your destruction because you depend on America continue. You see that?
I got something for you. This is the book of Romans 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good, acceptable, and perfect will of the Most High. And if I may just add the point where the brother just added, because this place will destroy you with a short destruction. Because if you're ultimately conquering this place and you love this society, you're going to end up with that seed. And we know what that seed is going to end up with. We say Revelation 14, seconds, fire and brimstone, man. That's what the seed is going to end up with. But if you be faithful unto death, what's going to end up with? It's going to end up with life. The everlasting in rulership. That's why I said, be not conformed. You go into that word conform, it actually goes back into being the same mindset of someone or to mimic out of someone's pattern. So if you're mimicking yourself out of the pattern of the white man, you're going to get destroyed. You know? You're supposed to mimic yourself out of the mindset of Yahweh Shah. You got to go on.
Basically, man, to be conformed to this world means that you want America to continue. See? If you're not looking for America to be destroyed, look for the kingdom of heaven, like it said in Peter 30 chapter, you know what I'm saying? If you're not looking for that, then ultimately you're not conformed, man. You have not been reborn. But rather, you're going to be what? A fucking Israelite in America, man. Which is what? History, man. You know? You got niggas boasting in their money, boasting in their riches. And at the end of the day, you spending Esau money, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not spending your own money. You're not starving. So why are you fucking boasting in your own game?
Yeah, currently, these niggas say all I want to do is get $1 million. $1 million really not shit, bro. Niggas get broke through it for a year. A certain nigga can blow through that in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? You can't even buy a Bugatti with one of them, man. Come on.
The richest prophet is nothing.
That's it.
The day of the Lord's wrath.
That's it, bro.
Look at Young Dolph, man.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know, Young Dolph had that bread, man.
You know, a lot of these rap, Mo 3, yep. You know, they had their bread, but they couldn't save them in the day of the Lord's wrath, man.
Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. Lord, get your ass in your comfort too. Remember the nigga was going through what a cookie shop or something?
Yeah, get some damn milk. Everybody milk and good.
Peace of mind, goddamn.
Everybody was going to milk and cookies,
Drop the nigga with a goddamn happy hair going to that little shop.
B&B rock. Goddamn chicken and waffles. Chicken and waffles, man.
Yeah.
Damn
You know, get you in your comfort, man.
But niggas don't want to, man. Niggas don't want to leave from the mindset of these Babylonians. They don't want to leave a mindset of being a fucking African American because they so comfortable to it. Real quick, I got something to bag you up. This is the book of Proverbs 24 and verse 1. It says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. Because the reason why Jake want to be rich because to be just like Esau. Because even guys like Jesus, his first album, he was mentally baggy pants, elbow warm. You look at his later album, he got a 2-piece suit on. That's showing you that he desired to be with Esau. I got another one. It says, eat thou not the bread of them that have an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. And you go into the word dainty meat, it means like jewels or something like that. You can't desire the dainty meats that Esau gives you. Because ultimately those dainty meats will lead into your death. Ultimately, how Esau ultimately get Jake through the flesh? They give your dainty meats, money, cars, clothes, and hoes. That's how they get a Jake. You send some money to, he nigga got $100, money, he got a car, he just washed his car that weekend, he got on, we finna trick off on the weekend. And now he going back there Monday, happy to be an American. So he can do it all over again next week, man. That's why I'm gonna be glad when Yahweh start destroying these niggas, man. The elder brother of Fire, he mentioned earlier about how they taking away certain of these guys' pension funds. That's a beautiful thing. Because you guys, y'all lean upon this society. You think this place is gonna be the same every day. It's gonna be one day and everything's gonna change. Your plans, you know, guys in the LGBTQ that's, you know, walking around, the Lord, he's gonna get ready to take all these wicked niggas out. And guess what we're gonna do when that happens, man? We're gonna rejoice. You know, you gotta identify.
Yeah, we're gonna rejoice in your calamity, because what, man? First and foremost, you heard the report.
That's it.
All you old head niggas, everybody got a fucking phone, you know what I'm saying, Facebook or social media page. You heard about the Israelites, man. See, and what? That was supposed to, what you heard Deuteronomy 28, that was supposed to spark your spirit to go and seek more and more. You see? You didn't have to specifically come across great millstone, but the fact that you don't want to seek out how about your side is going to lead to your destruction. Right? So yeah, that's what's going to come, because you niggas like to just stop at Deuteronomy 28, put on friend with a t-shirt, claim you an Israelite. That's going to fucking lead to your death. Because what? You don't ultimately have a knowledge of how about your side. You see? Yeah, that's it.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people. The Lord, this here too said the false prophets. Because that's who the false prophets cleave unto. The false prophets cleave unto Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. And this Isaiah 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, that take counsel, but not of me.
Yeah, so woe, which means what? Destruction is the rebellious children. The rebellious children are the ones who will not hear the law of the Most High. Which will not hearken to the words that are coming out of the Bible, man. Of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see?
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, so that you take counsel of anyone else but Yahweh Shema Shah to the words of the prophet, right to the mouth of the prophet. Okay? But you take counsel and everything else that's not in line with the scripture, man. You see? And this is what's going to ultimately lead to your demise, your perplexity, your confusion. You know, everything that you niggas depend on to deal with this life is going to come in that. And we speaking about what? The kingdom of heaven coming, man. Something that's far beyond this current society. See, you know what I'm saying? And then again, it takes faith to believe it, because we is being delivered by what so-called UFOs. How many people can believe that? That's why you have to be endowed with the spirit of faith in order for you to even hearken to the truth, man. See? But yeah, things that rebel, well, guess what? It's gonna come back and bite you in the ass.
That walked to go down into Egypt.
Yeah, that walk to go down into Egypt, but he's aggressive into the ways of Babylon, Egypt, America, okay? By seeking to these wicked counselors, okay, who are not coming to the spirit of Yahweh by Shemot Shah. You know? That comes in many phases, man. Whether you're seeking money, whether you're seeking fame, anything that contributes to your comfort in this lifetime, all right, it's going to come to naught. Except you to abide within the scriptures of Yahweh by Shemot Shah.
That walked to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
Yep, by the mouth of the prophet. Right.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right. So again, you strengthen yourself in the strength of what? Pharaoh. And what's a modern day Pharaoh is Esau, even so-called white man. It's dealing with what? The sun establishment. All right. So this is how you strengthen yourself by subscribing to these different philosophies. You know what I'm saying? By taking advice from Dr. Who or just goddamn any of the other wicked ass counsel, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is not in line with the scripture. Ultimately, that counsel is not of me. The counsel of Yahweh by Shemot Shah. Right? So at the end of the day, that shit is gonna come to naught. It's gonna lead to a place that's in, and ultimately you're gonna be destroyed.
Hey, Slocky, even guys like Farrakhan, who know about the truth, guys who know better, but they continue to go into the ways of evil, the world gonna really destroy you. That's the niggas that's gonna be being with many strikes. Right? Because you knew better. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got in this truth and you had taste of the riches of your house shine, you go back into the world and pick your house shine a shame, you're gonna get put to death, man. In the grievious way. You gotta know that.
That's a beautiful point, yeah.
That's Saudi Arabia.
Where Al Trump comes, man. A lot of niggas really Freemasons. Yeah. A lot of niggas really sold out. Just like you see with these top actors. You need to remember actors, man. You know what I'm saying? Playing a role because they want their part in the part of Esau's NWO's will. But little do they know is that the covenant they made with Esau is going to come back and bite them. See? But Steve said in Isaiah 28, that covenant with death shall be dissolved. See that? So we the only group, I'll say, all right, we are, that don't align ourselves with anything dealing with Esau's system when it pertains to the Bible. We have been given free reign to preaching to you the whole gospel, not keeping back nothing. See? Yeah, man, so you'll take heed. I got some really good back.
Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people caused them to err. Woo!
Yeah. Yep. Like, you got the people cause in the air, man.
Come on.
You see? Niggas not teaching about the MOTV. Niggas tell you that everybody can be saved. Alright? People not teaching you about Yahweh by Shemot Shah, man. They're leading you to error. You gotta.
It says, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Now, you got you spirit like the Bible just mentioned. You got it?
Yeah. Ultimately, you're gonna be what? Destroyed. That's what we teach, man. There's no gray area in that, man. It's just black and white. If you follow a false prophet, they're gonna lead you into the destruction. The only way they're gonna do, they're gonna start teaching that Revelation when Romans 13 chapter. You know, you're gonna abide by the law. And guess what? Mandatory maybe that you gotta take the MOTV. So guess what? The pastor and the preacher will tell you, you gotta go and take that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna abide by the system, and that's gonna lead ultimately to your destruction. Because if you take it, of course we know what's gonna happen. See? Revelation 14 on down, man. Alright? That's not talking about the spiritual realm. You see? You got niggas really slick out here, man. You see? They know what they're talking about, but they twisting the words of the Bible and tell you something different to throw you off. Because what they get paid off, right?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Right. Woe unto them, man. Which means what? Destruction again. All right, because they're destroying you mentally. They're not preparing you for the evil day. All right? Like in Ezekiel 7:14. They're not preparing you for the time or evil, man. But what they're presenting to you, what that murder spirit. All right? When you read in Ecclesiastes 7th chapter. All right? The house of, yeah. The house of people, you got it.
It's Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men.
It's better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting. Right, so we at Great Millstone, we come in a mourning state, man. You know, we really truly know what's going on in the earth. All right, so we're mourning unto you. You know, but other niggas who are not really considered the sheep, what? That house is in the spirit of murder. That's a paraphrase. Read the last one.
It says, and the living were led to his heart.
Hey, so like it, he said, really going back into the house of mourning, to the house of peace. We are in the spirit of mourning. Why? Because we sign and crying. Don't the scripture say we sign and cry all the day long? Even though refuge give peace to the Jerusalem, and to Jerusalem give praise upon the earth again. So for lack of better words, we're mourning, and we're in the mournful state. We're the first one fired, the last one hired. For the lack of better words, being a so-called Black, Latino, Native American here in America, you automatically have a target on your back, man. You know? So we have a right to mourn. We have a right to damn blame the so-called white man for all the bullshit that's been happening upon the planet Earth, man. You know? You got it, bro.
It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 3. Sorrow is better than laughter. For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
By the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. When you read Ecclesiastes per chapter, it tells you how with much knowledge and much sorrow comes to the effect. The more that you know, the more sorrow it's going to bring. You know, because we're Great Millstone, we dig deep into the intricacies of Esau's plans, man. We know how the air is polluted, you know, the water's foul, the food and all that, you know, that's the mental state of our people, and that really affects us, you see? So yeah, that brings us to this mournful state, and when we want to get the hell up out of here, man, right? This is the other things who are not caring, they're not caring for the sheep, they do the same thing in the same chapter, you know, because what they've been hiding, they pay it off, right? And they don't care about the state of our people.
That's the spirit of it. They are dumb dogs.
Yeah,
You know, they cannot bark. See, it's a dog across the street.
Now, it's spirit.
These niggas ain't barking, man. You know, you're supposed to be warning the people, man, telling them that a sword is coming, man. And, you know,
Like you said, because what's a dog? That's a natural hormone. It'll warn you it'll warn you from the danger. For the lack of better words. Even like you walking with a dog and a foreign dog walk up on you and a dog will just hop on the dog. It's the spirit on the dog. They protect you. For the lack of better words, man. That's why it's such thing as being a guard dog, a protector. That spirit is like a said dog too. Another word for dog is kalud, which basically is loyal. You know, a dog is one of the most loyal creatures, and that's why we don't change the doctrine too. Because we loyal to your how by Shemi Awashai instead of being loyal to me. You know,
you guys do. You can have a dog, man, but outside the house, he'll be friendly with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But if you in the house with your dog and somebody approach your house, first thing you're gonna do is what? You're gonna fall. Somebody outside trying to get in. You know, there's a threat outside. You know what I'm saying? So this what these so-called pertaining individuals are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be barking, letting you know the danger that's coming from outside. All right? That's why we're watching for the danger. You see? Like you said, they dumb dogs, man. They can't bark.
yes, right.
What you guys are? I think it's confident Ezekiel.
Yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 14. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go into the battle.
Yeah, so who's blowing the trumpet? That would be the prophet of Yahweh by Shema Shai. All right, we're blowing what? The trumpet of warning. It's not a trumpet of feast. It's not a trumpet of mirth or anything like that, man, but rather a trumpet of what danger is coming. See, the wolf is coming, man. You see? So when the trumpet's been blown, the sound of warning going out, well, guess what? In preparation, you are supposed to take heed. What you do, the chapter, you're supposed to put on the whole arm of the Most High, you know? Have a salvation before the year, you know? So, hey, all the time's over with, man. Put your protective gear on, put your spiritual helmet, put the sword on, man. You know, and you're ready for the battle that's coming.
This is the book of Proverbs 23. It's like Proverbs 22. In verse 3, it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Yep, the prudent man foreseeth the evil, and then he hideth himself. That's it. And that's him taking heed to the warning. See? You're going to put on what? The knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. To be able to stand against what? The wiles of the devil, man.
That's it.
See?
God.
That's what we're here for, to build you up in the spirit of Yahweh by Shemel Shai so you can withstand Esau in his trick. Right? So Esau is trying to snare you. This man got all kind of traps and snares laid up for you, man, with this NWO. And if you're not equipped with the true knowledge, ultimately you're going to be snared in the evil time. You see? Also, what it says, true man hide himself. Right? Now, where are you going to hide yourself? Proverbs 18:10, right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower. Get that real quick. The righteous run into it and it's safe.
And that's under the shadow of the Almighty.
Beautiful, man. You got it. John, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
It says the righteous runneth into it and is safe. So what is that to say for you other camps who don't come in the name? You don't continue to get on these other camps. That's the IUIC, man. And all you other camps is to hide the name of Yahweh. Right? So they need you outside of the protection of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. You know? Because also you don't believe in the name. So when the time of trouble comes, well, guess what? You're going to be caught out there. You see? Yeah. You're going to be caught out there, man. All right? In the midst of the family. Because what? Through the name of Yahweh by Shemel Shai, you're going to receive a report also. That allows you to gear up and prepare yourself for these days when they come. You see? As you're ready, Ezekiel 7:14, all right? You're made already. You're blown the trumpet already. But they're going to the battle. They're not preparing themselves for the battle, man. For the Lord's wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. See? But that's the state that we're coming into, man. All right? The scriptures overall is gearing you up for this great time of temptation. See? This is not a fucking special type thing, man. This is serious business. This is life or death. What did Moses say? I said before you say, life or death. This is life that you may live. You see? And that trips all the way up to this time, man. That's what we're talking about right now. You see? Those same things back then are back today. But they're not going to receive life because what? Those are the same spirits that were destroyed in the wilderness. Those except for Caleb and Jacob, all right? Joshua. Yeah, it's like, my bad. It's like, Caleb and Joshua, Joshua, yeah, so man, hey, we here, man, through the grace and mercy of Yahweh by Shemel Shai to give you the 100% truth. Let you know that times are going to get bad, very bad, all right? You read Ezekiel 75, right? Even only you must come, you know? And only your leg are going to be able to make it through it. See, that you're reading, Acts 14:22. Much tribulation shall be into the
I got something for you real quick. I carry you up. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 3. I'm gonna start at verse. Yeah, this book of Solomon 3. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them."
Going to the elect, man. They're in the hand of the Most High, which is who? Yahweh Shai. The elect were given over to Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh Shai said, I lost none but the son of Petition, man. See? Yeah. Yahweh Shai said, well, I wouldn't lose from Yahweh Petition and all of this. So, hey, we depend on Yahweh Shai. That's why he must be praised.
It says, "In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
We are in peace, man. And more spiritual in these times, we're in peace. Yeah, we're dead into this world. But guess what? We live according to the word of God. Yeah, when you see us, we look like we just fucking through it. Like we just defeated, but no. We're waiting for America to destroy so what? We can get the kingdom, man. So we ultimately at peace. Because we have received a report, man. We believe it. Right?
So like the OJ, your body's in me. But your mind's on the other side of town, man. And that's how, even though we're here in the physical, our mind is still with Yahweh shot. And that's why even like that, you might catch hell, you might go through elements and things like that, but through the spirit, you still there. Through the spirit, you still present with Yahweh shot, even watching the video. That's why I said, well, I shall be, my servant shall be awesome. You can have a bad week. You can have a bad day. You can have a bad month. You can have a bad year. But it can be words of Yahweh shine that just cheer up your countenance. You know?
Now, I just say, out of the party, take the bit. What does that mean? Out of the party, take the bit. That means that what? We're ultimately dead to this life again.
Like, so not even take the party. Even you lose everything. Yeah, even if I get the party, you lose everything. On this side of the earth, on this side of in this realm, you lose money, cars, clothes, and homes. What happened to Job? Job said he's going to give us back plus 100-fold through the spirit and power how by shot. And that's a perfect trade-off. The Lord gave you, he took this way, he took that away, and he gave you something way better. Right. And that's what Yahweh Shemal Shah always been doing, man. He always been upgrading us through the spirit.
That's it.
You know, because every time you go through hell, you've been upgraded spiritually. You take an L in the flesh, you upgraded spiritually because you became wiser. You messed up in this situation, you failed. That's why the scripture say a just man fail sometimes and get back up again. That self represents completion. And what you falling, guess what comes with falling? It comes experience. So when you get in that position again, you know not to fall over that rock, you know to jump over. You see what I'm saying? And that's how Yahweh Shemal Shah is building us up in the spirit right now. That's a beautiful thing, you know? You got it, bro. You had something like that? You got it?
That's 2 Peter 3 and verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Man, back on what the brother was bringing out. Hey, we don't care about the things on this side, man. We understand and know that it's a kingdom, but that it's a world beyond Babylon, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. See, and we seeing Yahweh Shemal Shah making that transition out. You see Deuteronomy 30 and 7 taking place, being placed upon our enemies, slowly but surely. But Yahweh Shemal Shah is going to make all these prophecies come to pass, man. That's what we out here for, you know.
And it's beautiful because you said we're looking at past Babylon. That's a part of flipping the page. A lot of Jake didn't flip the page. Jake think this is the end of the book, not knowing that the book is just beginning. Through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shemal Shah. It's a whole other page when life starts, man. It ain't gonna be you gotta wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. It ain't gonna be you gotta toil to get your riches, man. You know? You gotta do it. Y'all got it.
Yeah, man, because what the scripture say, you know what I'm saying, where there's no vision, you prepare. Because ultimately, like I said, our mind is not here, but it's on the other side of town. That's talking about the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, you look for a new heaven and a new earth. And when you're looking forward to that, man, you really don't care about things that goes on in this life, man. You have to take shit on the chin more than you did before you came into the truth. You see, because now you have a greater understanding of life in general. You see, you understand death, you understand life, you understand that we were been trodden down. We didn't have no hope before we get exposed to this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? What did we look forward to? We're trying to get a fucking bag in America. But now we have been exposed to the fact that we can get the whole world back, man. We can get immortality. Now what's a greater value than that? See? So when you come to that realization, then ultimately everything else, man, hey, with the hell with it. So what? You know what I'm saying? We got this coming, and we know it's coming. You feel? So now it's like, we have to take, like I said, we have to take shit on the chin and keep it moving, man.
Hey, Salaki, that's why in Sirach it says, be patient when I came to a lower state. And again, they were patient there because you don't know how long you're going to be in this. You might be fucked up for years. The Lord might have you in a bad situation for years, but you have to be patient in that situation. Because again, all these times that are going through now is building up into the times of the hour of temptation, man. The times that never been seen upon the world, man. Robotic dogs, different, for the lack of better words, space, logical warfare that this devil finna push out, man. This guy, you finna really see Esau come down having great wealth, and the only thing that's gonna keep you stable is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, as we get deeper and deeper in this truth, Isaiah 33:6 start making more and more sense, man. You know? You gotta do it.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Lord gonna take you through some shit that you might not understand at the time. But ultimately, the Most High got a greater plan for you. As long as you keep doing the in your faith, man. Like I said, Joseph the first example. Even Joseph. Joseph was sold by his brother in slavery.
That's it.
He didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, it worked out real good. You see? So yeah, we come in that same stead, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything that comes at us, we understand that there's a greater purpose from the Almighty shine. At the end of the day, whether we use our wives and children or jobs or whatever it is to pertain to this life, man. No, that's not the end all be all. The end all be all is us getting to the kingdom of heaven, right?
It's Job 13 and verse 15. Job 13 and verse 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. But I will maintain mine own ways before him.
He said, though he slay me, I will trust in him. Because how the brother Josiah was talking last week, he's the same power that put that pain upon you, but he's also going to be that same power that's going to deliver you, man. He brings the pain and he brings the healing, man. Read that one more time. Bible push up.
Job 13 and verse 15.
That's it.
Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him.
So he's slaying you, he whooping you, but you trust in him even more. That's crazy. That's like you beating the women, and I love you, you know, she loves you even more now. That's our relationship with Yahweh now with Shai. You got it?
But I will maintain mine own ways before him.
He says, but I will maintain my own ways before him, basically keeping your integrity and keeping these words that Yahweh Shai have given us, man. These faithful words that actually leads unto life. These faithful words that actually lead unto our salvation, man. Because it's not like we're going to dwell in Babylon forever. God is coming, and he's coming to take America down, man. And everybody that's following after America.
That's it.
You know? Because, hey, even a lot of people got to admit, America is not so beautiful anymore. She's not that glory of kingdom. The golden age, the 1950s, the 1960s, even you go back 20 years ago, 18 years ago, 2004, when Lil Bush was in there. Going to Daddy Bush, they don't have that power anymore. Why? Because the Lord is breaking this kingdom down, man.
That's it.
He hitting this place with a grievous blow, man. He's knocking this place out. And that's just the spirit of the Lord making his words manifest. If anybody ain't got nothing, give me Isaiah 24 and like verse 5. Yeah. Come on.
Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yes, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Now that virgin daughter of Babylon is actually talking about America. Believe it or not, America is written about in the Bible. And the judgment of America is written about in the Bible, man. And what's that ultimate judgment? The ultimate judgment is these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. The ultimate judgment is the Lord coming and laying fire and brimstone upon this place, man. Through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Just like he did Sodom and Gomorrah, that's going to be the same way he's going to do America. You know? You guys know what's like.
Yeah, you say, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Oh, daughter of the Chaldeans, and that's the spirit. It's a sign right there that says Magic City. The Chaldeans back in the Babylonian Empire, they was known for sorcery. Yeah. That's the spirit, man. Alabama is a heavy place of witchcraft, man. You know? You got it, though.
Yeah, he say, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
So thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Back in the 1950s, she was a young tenderoni. You fast 30 years later, the breast started to sag, crow's feet start to appear. We ain't gonna do it like that, but I wish I could put the boys on camera. You got it, though. I'll continue on. It's the spirit, man.
And he say, take the millstone and grind meal. Uncover thy locks.
Uncover thy locks. Come on.
Make bare the leg.
Make bare the leg, and that's like a woman when she flirts, she put the thigh down, the slit go all the way up. You see what I'm saying? Making you bare is actually showing your nakedness, man. The Lord, He's revealing this heart of who she truly is. You got it?
Uncover the thigh.
Uncover the thigh.
Pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Your skirt have been lifted up. Come on.
Thy shame shall be seen.
Thy shame shall be seen. In a part of America, shame, guys like Christopher Columbus, you know what I'm saying? Guys like Andrew Jackson, you know, the Treaty of the Trail of Tears. There's a lot of things that Esau have to pay for, and it's just not being revealed. Christopher Columbus was a known holiday until 3 years ago. This guy was celebrated. He was the coolest guy on the block until 3 years ago, until the prophets really, they been exposing them, but until people got fed up, man. You got it, huh?
Yeah, he say,
Let's read that again, verse 3.
yeah, verse 3 said, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance.
I will take vengeance.
And I will not meet thee as a man.
And I will not meet thee as a man, because the Lord, He's going to come as an angelic, divine force being and take down this man. And that makes perfect sense. And when you read the book of Revelation 13, around the 4th and the 5th verse, who shall make war with the beast? Who shall be able to take him down? We got the answer to that. Yahweh Shah.
That's it.
Because He's not going to meet him as a man. He's not going to meet him as a regular person. He's going to meet him as an angelic being, man. You know? You got it, though. Hold on, you got something? Give it to me.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 1.
Beautiful.
The burden of Egypt.
The burden of Egypt. Bible Kashah. Look up that word, burden.
Woo.
Because the biggest burden on the so-called white man today is us preaching this word.
That's it.
People say sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's a damn lie. Words even hurt the most. Because ultimately these words come back in the physical. Real talk, my grandma said it to me one time, my great grandma. She said, people say sticks and stones will break your bones, but words never hurt me. She said that's a damn lie.
Yeah.
Because the words of Yahweh Shai is the most powerful thing upon the planet Earth to this day. You know what I'm saying? To this day. To this day. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai words will be made manifest. And a part of His words being made manifest is the destruction of America, man.
That's it.
The destruction of this wicked kingdom, better known as Babylon the Great. America is written about in the Bible. Believe it or not. You got to do what?
This is the book of the word burden, Strong's 84852, and it says load, bearing.
Load, so you carrying a load and you bearing a load. Come on.
It says tribute,
Tribute.
and burden.
Burden. Matter of fact, go down to the Strong's.
This shit is fucked up.
It says, okay, it says, in utterance, chiefly a doom.
Yeah, utterance chiefly of doom. Read that again.
It says, in utterance, chiefly a doom.
Utterance chiefly of doom. So this burden that's talking about is the burden that the Lord is going to come to destroy America. Read that again. Isaiah 19 chapter 1st verse.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 1, it says, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
The Lord rideth upon the swift cloud. Read it from the top one more time.
It says, the burden of Egypt.
The burden of Egypt.
Behold.
So this is an announcement or utterance of doom. What's the utterance of doom for America? The UFOs coming and the chariots coming too, man. I mean, the UFOs and the chariots coming, but the missiles are coming too. You got it?
It says, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt.
It shall come into Egypt. You got it?
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved in his
And
presence.
the idols of Egypt shall be moved in His presence. So everybody that you worship here, even the king that you worship here, guess what? They're going to be moved out of place because Yahweh Shai is going to come and take their place, man. You got something? Go to Revelation 19 verse 13. You got it?
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in
And
the
the
midst
heart
of
of Egypt shall melt in the midst of them. You go into the word Egypt, it represents bondage. And America is our residence of bondage today. So Yahweh Shai, he's going to come and milk this bondage with fire and brimstone, backing up with them chariots. But guess what? That's going to be the stamp. The missile is going to be the stamp of the end of this world. It's going to be the stamp of us suffering. The end of us suffering is going to be the stamp of the beginning of righteousness. You got it, right?
In Revelation 19 and verse 13, and he was clothed with the vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High.
That's Yahweh Shai. Come on, continue on.
And he say, and the armies which were in heaven.
Matter of fact, start at verse 11. My bad.
Yeah. Revelation 19:11, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
And that white horse is representing the UFO. You got it?
He said, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
He says, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, which is Yahweh Shai. You got it?
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
He says, in righteousness does he judge and make war. Just going back, the Lord, he's not going to meet you as a man. He's going to meet you as a divine force. And that's how the Lord is going to get ready to glorify his name. He's going to get ready to glorify his name by bringing down Esau and raising up the children of Israel once again. Like he did into Egypt in a past life, he's going to do into Egypt in this lifetime again. And again, that word Egypt only goes into bondage. You got it?
His eyes was as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
He says on his head were many crowns, man. Because those many crowns, it's not talking about like the Lord got 4 crowns on his head. Those many crowns represent he's going to come and take the rulership of Esau Edom, this beast system. NATO and the EU, which was signed with 1958 under the Treaty of Rome. The Lord, he's going to come and take down this beast system and bring up a system of righteousness, man. Come on.
He say, and he had a name written that no man knew it but himself.
Yeah,
but he himself.
But he himself. Yeah.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Come on.
And his name is called the Word of the Most High.
And this talking about Yahweh Shai, Isaiah 63:1. Because this, when Yahweh Shai come, he's not going to come with hugs and kisses. He's going to come with a kingdom. Got something?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness.
A king shall reign in righteousness. And who is that king? Yahweh Shai. You know, and then it's Moses, and then his own down with the elect, man. You got to read that one more time.
It says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment.
And princes shall rule in judgment. And Lord willing, we hoping to be a part of those princes to rule the planet Earth in a righteous way, man. You know, having the affairs of nations in our hand, man. The affairs of the world in our power, man. You know, that's something only a king would dream of. But these niggas are not willing to know about the dangerous times that Yahweh Shai is bringing upon the planet Earth. And after those dangerous times, how life is going to come upon the planet Earth. You got it, right?
Isaiah 63:1. Who is that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Gaza?
Now, right there, your number one question right there, who is Edom? And number one, who is? Number one, who's coming, man? We know who's coming. Yahweh Shai. Who is Edom? Why he coming from Edom?
Light came on.
Why he coming from Edom, man? You see what I'm saying? We show you that the Yahweh Shai, it tells you that Esau is the people that he have inclination for forever. Roughly paraphrasing, man. You gotta know all that the spirit is. You got it.
He say, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basel? This that is glorious in his apparel.
Right there, it says with dyed garments from Basra. Basra was the capital city of Edom. Just like America is one of the capital countries of these Edomites. You think about the world, the first thing these people are going to think about is America. They're not going to think about China. They're not going to think about Africa. They're not going to think about AIDS. The first thing they're going to think about is America, man. You got it?
You say, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
And traveling in the greatness of his strength is through those chariots, man. Something that these corner people, the world have never seen. You got it?
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore,
It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. And that's our Redeemer. That's why you go into the scripture, it says, no man shall save thee. But it says in Isaiah the 47th chapter, I will not meet thee as a man. You know? You got it? And it says what? Mighty to save. To save us from what? The fucking nooses, man. That's the only way you're going to be able to escape the nooses is through a chariot. How you guys doing?
Hey, how's it going? Smells good. I like the incense.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And it's just like how the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone, he's going to destroy America with the nooses, man. And rightfully so. You got it?
he said, wherefore art thou red and thine apparel?
Yeah, art thou red and thine apparel, and that redness actually represents how much bloodshed he's going to shed, man. You got it?
Are thy garments like him that traded in the wine press, in the wine fat?
In the wine fat, come on.
I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people that was done with me.
It is showing you that the Lord, he's getting credit for this, man. He ain't like to say, Michael and this, that. Yahweh is going to get credit for this, man. For taking down the nation of Egypt. He's going to be pushing out the orders, man. You know, and there's nothing you can do. It ain't like a nigga, you know, that got a strap on when the chariot's car, he's going to be shooting too, and all of a sudden he's going to get praised too. No. All praise is going to go to Yahweh. You got it, all you want.
He said, I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people that was none with me. But I will tread them in my anger.
I will tread them in my anger. Come on.
And trample them in my fury.
Trample them in my fury. Which shows you once the Lord come back and visit the so-called white man, it's going to be a flawless victory. It's not like Esau's going to have a good fight and things like that. No, Esau is going to be taken out by Yahweh Shemel Rashai, man. Swiftly. It's going to be a beautiful thing. You know, it's like Mike Tyson versus a baby, man.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment.
And that's just showing how much bloodshed that the Lord is going to come. You can even in Matthew the 10th chapter, 1 and 2,
He said, I have turned the wine press alone.
I'd rather fuck with somebody who won.
And of the people that was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger.
I will tread them in my anger. It's the God now, man. Isaiah the 63rd chapter is telling you something different, man. This is not the God that the Baptist church teaches about, man. This is the true God of the powers of heavens and earth, man. You got it?
He said, if I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury.
Trample them in my fury. That's like you stomping somebody out, man. You got it?
He said, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment.
And I will stain all my raiment. Just showing you how much bloodshed is going to be. Brother, got that Matthew? You got it?
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 34. It says, think not, I am come to send peace on earth.
You think the Lord going to come and send peace on earth? No, when the Lord comes, it's actually going to be a stamp of the transfer of rulership. The king showed up, man. You know? Now this is his. Now this is time part. Hold that second Ezra 66. You got something. Come on, get to it.
Yep. The book of Jeremiah 23, verse 19. Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord Yahweh by Shemel is going forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked.
It says it shall fall grievously. Look up that word grievous, Papa Prasad. It says a grievous whirlwind is going to come upon the head of the wicked. And that grievous whirlwind is going to come by the form of these UFOs, man. You know, it's going to come in the form of these, with its UAPs now, area phenomena. Because ultimately, these pass the law of physics, man. These different things is something that Esau can't fight. It can cloak itself. It can transfer into a cloud. It can shoot out weapons. You know what I'm saying? It can come as small as a fly. The fly got, you know, it can come as small as a fly, man. You know, you got to read that word grievous.
Yes, grievous. Psalms 8, 2, 3, 4, 2 say to twist the world dance, to right fear,
To
tremble,
fear, trouble, come on.
travail, be in anguish,
Be in anguish, come on.
be in pain.
Be in pain. And that's why it says, I shall tread them in my anger, man. Yeah, how about you now? Shots gonna get ready to fuck Esau up for the lack of better words, man. This is gonna be something that the world has never seen before. And rightfully so, because Esau, he's been fucking everybody else up. Look how he did us. Look how he, you know, it's really a beautiful show. Look how he do Moab. Look how he do Elam. Look how he do Japheth and Hum. But look how he do the nation of Israel, man. We are treated as the scums of the earth. It's getting to a point where he kill our babies. You know, he even kill them in the womb. You gotta do what? Come on.
No, back in Matthew 10:34, it says, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
I came not to send peace for a sword, but that's that grievous whirlwind that the brother Zion one just poured out, man. Come on. Oh, you got some more? Give me some more.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, God, it says the burden of water. The burden of Nineveh.
Now, when you go into the story of Nineveh, and that's the spirit of America today, that place ultimately got destroyed. And we just went into that word burden again. It's an utterance of doom. You got it?
The book of the vision of Nahum, the Escoshite, Yahweh is jealous and the Lord revenges. The Lord revenges and is furious.
Yeah, he said the Lord revenges. And that's why the scripture says, vengeance is mine. It's going to be Yahweh Shema shot that's going to get the glory. Read that again. Huh?
It says, Yahweh Shema is jealous and the Lord revenges. The Lord revenges and is furious.
And it's furious, come on.
The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries.
It says he will take vengeance on his adversaries. And who's our adversary? Esau, Edom. One way, I'm not a big fan of the LGBT, but he is. That shows you that he's against me. You got it?
It says vengeance on his adversaries.
Vengeance on his adversaries, come on.
And he reserves his wrath for his enemies.
And he reserved his wrath for his enemies. Because a certain level of judgment was only reserved unto Esau, Edom. Like the judgment of Esau, not Esau, Ramses going through the Gulf of Suez, in the waves, crashed down on him. That was judgment that was set for him. And the missiles of judgment that's set for Esau. Come on.
Yep. The book of Job 21 and 19, the Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children.
He left up his iniquity for his children. Come on.
He rewarded him and he shall know it.
And he rewarded him and he shall know it. And it's not no coincidence that Oppenheimer came up, man. You know? Because he started crying. He said, I become the destroyers of worlds, because that's how you're going to end up being destroyed. The same thing that you got to walk your way up is going to be the same step that you're going to have to take to walk your ass back down, Esau. You know? You got it up.
Yep. Verse 20. His eyes shall see his destruction.
His eyes shall see his destruction. And that's the spirit when the nukes go off, it's going to be like a big bang. It's going to be Edomites that's going to know it's the end. You know? Come on.
It says, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty.
And he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. You go to Revelation the 14th chapter, that's going to be a cup that's poured with indignation, man. You go into that word pour, it's a violent act, for the lack of better words, man. You know? That was throwing it up. Come on.
Back in that Nahum 1 in verse 3, it says the Lord is slow to anger.
It's slow to anger.
And great in power.
And great in power.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
Why he ain't going to acquit the wicked? Because he's building the case up on it. That's why I said he's slow to anger. Like a RICO case, you know, first time you like, I count him selling through. Nowadays, somebody they just sit back, man. We finna build up a case on this nigga. Because we're not trying to give him 5 or 10 years. You know, we're trying to put this nigga away for life. You know? You got it?
It says the Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
Yes, because the Lord, he controls the heavens, man. And that's how he is going to come. People say, yeah, I want to go to heaven. I want to go to heaven. You know, consider it's the heaven where the heavenly Father dwells. And this is a heaven that's actually right above your head with a cloud and the you got it? I got that word. Acquit. Come on.
This is the word acquit in Nahum 1 in verse 2. It's in Strong's 85351. It gives the strong definition. it says altogether. No, it says and all altogether be blameless.
To be blameless. So Esau's not going to be found blameless in these latter days, man.
Cleansed,
Cleansed,
be clearing,
cut
off,
cut. You got it? Come on.
be desolate,
Be desolate,
be free,
be free,
behold, guiltless.
guiltless. And Esau, he's not guiltless, he's guilty. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 1 and verse 7. Read that again, man.
It says to be. It says behold, guiltless. It says be innocent. By no means.
By no means.
Be quit. Be unpunished.
Believe unpunished, but the Lord is ultimately going to punish this guy. That's it. Come on.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 and verse 7. He said, for the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world.
The Spirit of the Lord filleth the world. How is that happening? Through this word coming out. Come on.
And that which containeth all things hath knowledge of the voice.
Have knowledge of the voice. Come on.
Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things,
I say, these are speaking unrighteous things. A part of those unrighteous things is those different legislations that this devil be running. The legislations that a man can marry, you know, the legislation that if an 8-year-old want to turn it to somebody else, they can. That's an unrighteous thing that these devils be signing off on, man. And you think the Lord, and that's just something small. It's just imagine things that this devil doing dark that we don't know about, that he don't even actually write on the books, man. It's a sick guy that we're dealing with. Read that one more time, man.
he said, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid.
Yeah, Esau cannot be hid on the planet Earth, man. Because ultimately the Lord, he's going to reveal this devil. You got to decide.
Going to that speaker, Revelation 13 and verse 6. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High.
He opened his mouth with blasphemy against he even cursed the Most High, man. He cursed the Most High, and ultimately he pushed forth ways and legislations that's adverse to the Most High, man. You know, Job 9 and 24 making more sense. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. If not, where and who is he? If the so-called white man is not the devil, then who is, man? Who can push forth something that's more adverse to the powers of the heavens and earth? And that's how you know that this guy, he's the perfect role. He was the perfect guy that fit the role of the devil. You got it, right?
It says to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle.
In his tabernacle, come on.
And them that dwell in heaven.
Because ultimately, we are the tip on the Most High. He's going to try to blaspheme us. You know, basically, put tribulation upon us by his throwing dirt on your name. Rather than saying we just a whole bunch of crazy guys. But hey, guess what? Through the Spirit, we the guys with the most sense, man. You know, because we have the understanding of the Bible. Unlike the rest of these Christians, man. You know, Big Shirley's, you know, auntie mamas. The Lord, he's going to get ready to take these people down. Because you thought that the white man could be saved. You thought he was all good. But when he came to you, you found out he was a fucking serpent, man. You got it. That's why I says he cannot be hid. A snake can't hide as it's a worm. He can't hide as a worm for that much longer. Oh, if that motherfucker tongue start coming out, the rattlesnake, the tail starts shaking, you like, that ain't no worm no more, man. You can see the scales. You gotta come down.
Back up. Isaiah 32, verse 5, the vile person shall be no more called liberal.
It says the vile person shall no more be called liberal, man. Esau is not going to be the guy who you thought he was. He's not going to be a father figure no more. Because that's who they father figure right now, a fucking white man, a so-called white man. That's who you want to be when you grow up, man. Especially if you earn the banner of an African American. Come on.
It says, nor the trail said to be bountiful, for the vile person will speak villainly.
It says the vile person shall speak villainly. Look up that word villainly, man. Because we already know, I think that word trail, it actually goes back to a villain. That's how Esau is. He's the evil villain upon the planet Earth. Like the Joker, or I like to think of him on Dr. Finley of Batman. Big fat Edomite banker with a tuxedo with the eye monocle with the Monopoly hat. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy that the Lord got in power. He's the villain to try to put hell upon us upon the planet Earth. You got an idea?
Yep. Strong 8, 5039, it says senselessness, folly.
Folly? You know why I said folly is setting great things. Because the guy that speaks forth folly and foolish things is ruling. You got it?
It says disgraceful folly.
Disgraceful folly, come on.
Of immorality.
Immoral.
and profane actions.
In profane actions. Don't he push forth profane actions upon the planet Earth? You know? Now go back to the scripture. Huh?
God. Isaiah 32:6, the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
And his heart will work iniquity. A part of his iniquity is what the LGBTQ feeding people porting, eating. It's a new thing, beyond meat, beyond burgers. Man, that could be soil and green. I find in that spirit every time that beyond meat, it always be in a green package. You could look. I advise brothers to watch it. TV, that TV show, that movie, Soil and Green, 1970 version. That's a badass movie. But that's what these beyond meats are. It's soil and green, man. Mystery meat. But that's something that's something that Esau enjoyed. He enjoyed eating kids and, crazy things like that. You got it, huh?
It says, and to utter error against the Lord.
And to utter error against, you saying the Lord, nigga, the Lord really true. How you gonna say the Lord is wrong? Come on, huh?
To make empty the soul of the hungry.
To make empty the souls of the hungry. And the souls of the hungry is talking about the children of Israel. And how is the way that he's making them empty by giving us these vain things? Like 40 acres in a mule. That's empty, man. Even you getting a record contract, that's something that's empty. Through the spirit part of your high rise in our shot, once you come into this truth, then you get full. You got it?
It says, and who will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
He said, it will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail because we're thirsty not on righteousness. And this devil, he want to take that out, man. He want to take that way out of the way. Come on, Don.
Yep. Verse 7. The instruments also the Torah are evil.
The instruments of the Torah are evil. Now, a part of those instruments is this MOTB, man. What that sign is? The MOTB. This is part of the instruments of the Torah, man. The instruments of Esau evil. Because ultimately, it's not he's going to try to start his NWO. Come on.
If the instruments of also the Torah are evil, he devises wicked devices.
He devises wicked devices
to destroy the poor with lying words.
To destroy the poor with lying words, because he's going to push forth this device through the way of with the dainties. Yep. Saying you can get this, you can get that. Oh, you 67? I can make you more for you. Pretty late. Yeah, you want that bed? You want that bed back? You know that bitch? I got you. Now at the end, I'm gonna throw a little bit on top of it. They say that in the movie, the first part, the guy, he said, all I gotta do is pick this in my eye, you give me 500, you like, give me 5,000. He was like, you. Stupid ass nigga sold out for 5 racks, man. You sold your soul for 5 racks. That's gonna start happening a lot as we get closer to the hour of temptation, man.
That's it.
That's what saying. You was our niggas for cheap. That's it.
Woo!
That's bad.
They did the same thing
In Genesis?
Yeah, Genesis.
Because if I make lucky, they sold all they had.
Yeah, because he said it was a famine in the land. You know, the dollar fed. He said, why should we die?
Yeah.
By us.
Yeah.
You know.
Because once you have nothing else to sell, you have to sell yourself. That's why in the indentured servant, you know, he said you working up to get for lack of better words, and it's just a servant that you just take care of, man. You know? You gotta go up. Is it on it?
Yep. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak of right.
Even when the needy speak of right. And we are the needy that speak of right today, man. We're telling you that Yahweh Shemel was out to take this guy down and he's going to bring us up. But a part of him going down is him being revealed. Go back to that Wisdom of Solomon, verse 8.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 8. He say, therefore hath he spoken unrighteous things.
He has spoken unrighteous things.
Cannot be hid.
Cannot be hid.
Neither shall vengeance when it punishes
Even
pass by
when
him.
vengeance, when it punishes, pass by him. So when the Lord comes down with judgment, it's not going to pass over Esau. That judgment actually going to come for Esau. Come on.
And he said, for inquisition shall be made into the counsel of the
It
ungodly.
says inquisition shall be made into the counsel of the ungodly. We're going to tell the word inquisition, it means a deep level of interrogation, man. Intense interrogation. That's that light bulb on. You know, it's one light in a room, and that motherfucker pointed on you, Esau. You know, there's one light. You know, ain't no light. It's dark as hell, this motherfucker. But it's one light that's shining on Esau ass, man. It's showing you that this is the guy that's the cause of all our problems. Come on.
He say, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord,
And the sounds of his words shall come into the Lord
for the manifestation of his wicked deeds.
for the manifestation of his wicked deeds, because it's being revealed that Esau is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. If not, he called on the face of the judge thereof. If not, wherein who is the so-called white man is not the devil, then who is, man? That's something that both have alone can't break down, man. You know, come on.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 20, 21 and verse 11.
That's it.
It says, for they intended evil against me.
They intended evil against us. And how is they intended evil? Jacob's trouble. Here's a reason why it's called Jacob's trouble, because the nation of Jacob is going to be in trouble. They're going to go through a lot of hell. They're going to have to go through a lot of hell, man. You know, in order to get into the kingdom that we're coming unto. And what's that hell going to be by the way of a famine? You know, by the way, you know, you can lose your kids, your money, your clothes, you can lose everything just for the Lord to help you out again. You know, just for the Lord to bring you back up. Come on. Come on, I got you.
It says, they imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Yeah, which they are not able to perform. They would not be able to perform this NWO, this seal, which ultimately is going to lead unto their downfall, which ultimately is going to lead unto their end. Come on.
Job 20:23.
Job 20 and 23, come on.
When he's about to fill his belly.
When he's about to fill his belly. When he's going to get that NWO off the ground, man. When he's going to get ready to achieve this new world order, for the lack of better words, how about you outside, is going to take this guy down, man. Come on.
Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
He shall rain it upon him while he's eating. So while this devil is in the midst of his coming up in wickedness, Lord, he's going to rain fire and brimstone on him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, matter of fact, you still in Job. Give me Job 5 and start at verse 11. Just in the spirit of Yahweh, the Lord is going to get ready to disappoint the wicked, my Father. You know? He's going to get ready to disappoint the so-called white man. That's the spirit. They waking up. But you going to wake up with Esau with his foot in your ass. That's why I said even the scriptures make no sense. In the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. They make it more and more sense now, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, huh? You got something? Come on.
That is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and verse 4.
Ooh, come on.
He say, and our name shall be forgotten in time.
Yes, but ultimately, Obadiah 1 and 18 is going to happen, man. Come on.
And no man shall have our works in remembrance.
In the kingdom of heaven, it's not going to be no Bart Simpson dog hide up in your palace. No, man. It's going to be no remembrance of this nation, of this kingdom. Ultimately, it's going to be like a bad-ass nightmare. Come on.
He said, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud.
It says, our life shall pass away as a trace of the cloud. It's down 1 minute, it's gone the next. A quick rulership. That's why it says, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. It's only for a moment you got to eat salt. It's not forever. Come on.
And shall be dispersed as a mist.
It shall be dispersed as a mist. Come on.
That is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof.
So basically, Yahweh is going to take Esau out, man. And it's going to be a swift taking out. Because through the spirit of Yahweh, the Lord, it's like a mist. It is down 1 second and it's gone the next, man. Come on.
Yeah, he say, for our time is as a very shadow that passeth away.
A shadow that passes away. It's simple. It turns every moment. If the light shines on it even more, it's going to turn a different way, man. Come on.
He say, and after our end, there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man may come again.
Yeah, so that no man may come in. There's not going to be no remembrance of the nation of Edom, man. Hold that book from Psalm 2nd chapter. Give me what you got.
It's the book of Job, chapter 5, and verse 11. It says, to set up on high those that be low.
It says to set up on high those that be low, which is talking about us, the nation of Israel, which we are in a lower state right now. Come on.
That those which mourn may be exalted to safety.
Yeah, it says that those that mourn be exalted into safety. And the brother Zion was just mentioning about it earlier. Better go into the house of mourning and go into the house of feasting. You know? Because we're standing and crying and praying and hoping that the Lord come deliver us from the so-called white man. You know, because it ain't like we're going to be able to deliver ourselves, man. We're doing this work. We continue to, do the things to perfect us in the spirit. So in order when Yahweh shall come, we can be made a chaste virgin. And you get caught upon those chariots and get preserved from the heat, man. Come on, man.
Second Ezra 15:7, it says, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Yes, the Lord, he's not going to sit back and let wickedness continue to go. We're not going to sit back and let wickedness continue to go, man. Come on.
Which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
He said, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. We're sighing and crying for all the abominations that get done in the midst thereof, man. Every day you wake up to be vexed with the conversation of the wicked, man. I don't see how niggas have fun in that, man. Let's say you go out and you step out. It's gonna be something that's gonna grieve you into your heart. That's the same thing that you think Lot was having fun in Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Lot was pissed. Even if Lot tried to have a relaxed moment, it was always a reminder of where he was at, man. That's the same thing with us. Yeah, the Lord's gonna always remind you daily you're still in Babylon, you're still in captivity, man. That's it. You know? Go back to Job.
Job chapter 5 and 11, to set up on high those that be low, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety.
It says those that mourn may be exalted unto safety, man. Come on.
He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
He disappointed the devices of the crafty,
so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
And what's their ultimate enterprise? That NWO. And even when you go into the word crafty, it means subtile. You can be subtile in righteousness, but also this damn devil, he's being subtile in wickedness, man. That same subtile spirit that was there in the garden, he's coming back and badder than ever, man. You know? He's coming back and badder than ever. Come on, you got something up? Oh, no. Come. Matter of fact, go back to that wisdom of Solomon, huh? Yeah. Verse 9. Verse 8.
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 8. He said, let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered.
Come, read that one more time.
Come. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds.
Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds. Basically, and that's heavy too. There was a attire that the Caesars used to wear. It wasn't rosebud, it was something like that. But for lack of better words, that's not a forever crown. That's a temple crown. Because ultimately, those roses are going to die. Come on.
Before they be withered.
Before they die. Because ultimately, you can try to be, it can be pretty as hell, it can look good in the motherfucker, but through a couple of days, it's going to start withering, man. It's going to start getting flaky. It's going to start falling apart until ultimately it comes to dust and ashes, man. You got it?
He said, let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Because that's why Esau, he's taking over the whole world in wickedness, man. He's trying to live it up. And he's trying to push forth his misery love company spirit. His Babylon juice. The wine of America is getting pushed forth all throughout the whole planet Earth because this devil wants everybody to join in with him. Come on, man.
For this is our portion, and our lot is this.
Come on.
Let us oppress the poor, righteous man.
Let us oppress the poor and righteous man. And how he's going to do, how he's doing it today, they got baby mama and shit like that. They got child support. For lack of better words, you just even living every day, you going inside a shop, the first thing they're going to label you as a nigga, come in there, hurry up and buy spirit. You You know, a lot of Jake, they be in there, you know, a lot of Jake, especially black men, they be in that feminine spirit now, the totalitarian spirit. All those things is a part of Esau oppressing us, man. The food they give us, niggas eating McDonald's. It was I just seen some shit on Fox 6, they played something. A young little girl with the McDonald's who got burnt by a chicken nigga. Yeah, the girl got 300 degrees burn through a fucking chicken nigga. You shouldn't be eating it in the first place, man. Come on, huh? Yeah, bioengineered foods, man. Mixing genes, it shows you that Esau wicked. The Lord already made something perfect, and you mixing together, fucking it up, man. You know? Come on.
Yeah, he say, let us oppress the poor righteous man.
And even they get the steroids they give to the chickens, the estrogen that they put in certain foods, the testosterone they put in certain foods, man. Real talk, man, this is throwing our people out of luck. That's why through the spirit, Yahweh says the heart of every one of them is deep. Esau actually researched the blood of chicken, man. He know, like I said, I know make your blood more. Esau know a pork chop, 500 pork chops you eat in your lifetime. The 501, now you gotta get your foot chopped off, man. Esau know Jake to a fucking T, bro. He know it makes you tingle. That's why Hennessy is a big thing. Hennessy is a big. I like Hennessy. Hennessy, you know, there's certain things that just label onto Jake, man. The NBA, certain shoes, Jordan, that's just label onto Jake, man. Even McDonald's. Every time you go into a McDonald's commercial, it'll be a Jake on them, man. That's labeled onto Jake. You see what I'm saying? Nigga got, you know, blah, 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 blah. Singing to another. They biting up a big neck together. So like that.
If I can say, they got some shit in like they put in food called atrazine or something like that.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, and that shit like changes the DNA of male and female. It makes the male more feminine and the female more masculine, man. So that's why we see they pretty much, you know, pretty much shit up. You know what I'm saying? They can pretty much become feminine, vice versa, man. Because the food is fucking like this stuff.
Yeah, that's the spirit, man. You said, he's fucking us up. Because the spirit probably high by shot. I seen that they put like a thing of frogs, a male frog, in water. They put like about over a period of time, a male frog started being women. Esau probably couldn't have this thing out, man. All of a sudden, a nigga you went to school and he got hips and shit like, oh, nigga sick, bro. And there's a lot of guys like they develop breasts and things like that. It's because your hormones throwing out. A lot of women, they start to grow beards and things like that. And a lot of medicine that Esau put Jake on too, man.
That's it.
You know?
High cholesterol.
Yeah, high cholesterol and shit
pressure.
like that. Blood pressure, diabetes.
Diabetes.
That's a Jake shit, man. Even though Edomites get diabetes too, but sickle cell.
No.
Sickle cell, only Jake can catch sickle cell, man. That's how you know Esau even went down to the bloodline. He hated you to the blood, man. Come on, huh? The 4th chapter. Thou shalt eat thy bread defiled amongst the Gentiles, man. Through the spirit like how about you now shot, just going back. That's how you oppress the poor. Matter of fact, I get that to him. Wisdom Time the 2nd chapter.
Yeah, this Wisdom Time 2 and verse 11. Then verse 10, he said, let us oppress the poor righteous man, and let us not spare the widow.
Let us not spare the widow. So Esau, he don't feel sorry for you because you old. He don't feel sorry for you because you young. He don't feel sorry for you if you just a woman. He still hates you, man, to the core. Because, hey, that's why I said, brother mentioned earlier, your covenant with death shall be this and now. That relationship between Esau and Eve is being broken up, man. He don't love you like he used to, man. Back in the slavery days, that violent spirit. Now you just a jigaboo in his eyes, man.
See?
Come on.
And he said, no revenge the ancient gray hairs of the age.
He don't care about the old. Guys, that preaching fun, nigga gave you 30 hard years, man. He gonna take away your picture, you 80 years old, just so you can get a certain amount of years, a certain amount of money. Come on.
He said, let our strength be the law of justice.
The law, statutes that Esau created, come on.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous.
Let us lie in wait for the righteous. Father, what y'all give me Psalms 2, like verse 6. got it. We dealing with something.
No, he said, therefore let us lie and wait for the righteous,
Let us lie and wait for the righteous.
because he is not for our
He
turn.
is not for our turn. That's why through the spirit power Yahweh Shemel the Lord, he said in Revelation 12 chapter that Esau is going to come after those that have the testimony of Yahweh, which is the spirit of the prophecy, man. Come on, now. Matter of fact, you did Revelation 12 and 17 first. Read that again.
Well, he say, therefore let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn.
He is not for our turn, because we're totally contrary unto these people today. Come on.
And he is clean contrary to our doings.
We're clean contrary to these people doing. We're not, we don't celebrate Christmas. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving, man. We don't celebrate these American holidays, man. And we're not conforming to this society.
That's it.
Come on.
He upbraided us with our offending the law.
Yes, because you offended Yahweh Shemel Rashad. That's why we get on Esau, man. You know, we prophesy against Mount Seir for the things that he pushed forth. You know, you can go into the, you know, keep on saying the LGBTQ, but even the chemtrails that he sprayed, the fluoride that he put in water, the plastic that he put out, he even hurt the wildlife. It was an article that just came out on RT News about how cocaine bricks was found in the ocean, and now sharks, they, you know, they addicted to coke now, man. Cocaine down. That's how you know Esau got everybody strung out on drugs, man. Everybody up on the planet is strung out on drugs because of Esau. He got the bell, a whole key, not a bell, he addicted, he's killing shit to shark. They said one shark grabbed one and just spin out. And it was an experiment. Don't imagine what happened when the real thing happened. Come on, huh?
Yeah, he say, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending of the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
Yes, because we get on Esau for the bullshit that he pushed forth, man.
That's it.
You know? And that's why Esau, why Galatians 4 chapter 16 verse, it says, am I therefore become your enemy? Because I tell you the truth. We telling you that the Lord is going to take your ass down, he's going to bring us up, and now a beef started. Come on, man.
Yeah, he said he professed to have the knowledge of the Most High.
And we do. That's why we're going to precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Come on.
And he called himself the child of the Lord.
Yeah, we're claiming ourselves to be Yasharala. And they false claiming Yasharala, man. You know, because for lack of better words, I'm not saying everybody over there in Israel are fake Jews. There's still some Jews over there. Some people from the tribe of Yahweh, Binyamin, and Loyal. But at the same time, everybody over there is full of, you know, most of the people over there is full of beers. Perfect example, Tel Aviv, which is better known as Pink City, which have the biggest gay parade of the year, man.
Shit.
Every year they have a big thing for Tel Aviv, man. That's the gay capital of the world now, after San Francisco. Atlanta.
He said he was made to reprove our thoughts.
He was made to reprove, was made to get on Esau. He was actually made to prophesy against Mount Seir. Come on. You got something? Yeah, go ahead. You got something? You got something? Yeah, we was made to get on Esau, man. To prophesy against Esau's wickedness and all the things that he have done. You know? Because through the spirit power Yahweh Shemel the Lord, he have already revealed this devil, and the next step is just to take this guy down. Come on.
Yeah, he say, yeah, this Psalms 50 and verse 21. He said, these things hast thou done, and not kept silent.
And I kept silent. The Lord sat back and let Esau do these things. Come on.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order.
He set us in order. Come on.
Before thy eyes.
So before Esau's eyes, the Lord, he's bringing up the nation of Israel, man. He's bringing up the next guy that's going to take charge and rule. Come on, it. Come on.
Now consider this.
Now consider this.
Ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver you.
And there be none to deliver you, man. Everybody said to lean upon your high body now time instead of leaning upon Esau. You know? You got to,
Mecca 2 and 5, it says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home.
Neither keep it at home. That's how you know that his wickedness has spread throughout the whole planet Earth. He affected everybody with this disease. Come on.
Who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death.
It is as death because wherever Esau goes, they'll follow. He went over there in India, people started dying. In South Africa, people started dying. Don't mention the Middle East. People getting knocked off left and right. Because Esau over there, man. You got it.
It says, and cannot be satisfied, he gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yes, because he bringing everybody together and mixing these different cultures, these different people. He's bringing them to you. It's like mixing brown liquor, white liquor. You know what I'm saying? You got different type of liquors. You mix it together and you take it into the head, man.
A little bit of apple juice in there.
Yeah, apple juice. And niggas throw some Clorox in there. You know? You got it. You got it.
Good. In the book of Psalm 10, verse 17, it says, Lord, Yahweh by Shemashah, thou hast heard the desire of the humble.
Thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Come on.
It says, thou wilt prepare their heart, that will cause thine ear to hear.
Yes, because he said, thou wilt prepare thy heart. And how is the Lord preparing our heart? Through teaching, man. And going through these different things that we go through, man. You know? Read that one more time, huh?
Yep. Psalm 10 and 17, it says, Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble, thou wilt prepare their heart, thou wilt cause thine ear to hear.
Yeah, that will cause thine ear to hear, man. The Lord, he prepared our heart through teaching, man. Teaching his word, being edified, being built up through the Spirit, in order to be delivered for a lot of times, man. You know, you got no design work.
Verse 18, it says, to judge the fatherless,
and the oppressed,
that the man of the earth may no more oppress.
Yeah, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. The Lord, he's going to end up taking out Esau of the so-called white men. And that's a major part of our doctrine, man. The downfall of this kingdom and the bringing up of the kingdom of Israel. This is how you get a peace of mind. Because the guy that's been whooping your ass for years, the Lord, he's going to bring him into shackles, man. He's going to bring him into shackles, and you're going to have the key to it, man. You know? Come on, I'll keep in the
It's the book of Ezra 7 and verse 10. Says, for Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord and to do it and teach it in Israel statutes and judgments.
Yep, come on.
Now this is the copy of the letter that the king of
Read that again,
During the book of Psalm chapter 10 and verse 17, it says, the Lord Yahweh by Shemashah has heard the desire of the humble, thou wilt prepare their heart, that will cause thine ear to hear. So yeah, just like the scripture said in the book of Luke, the Lord will make us to remember ourselves in the land of our captivity, man. He will give us eyes to see and ears to hear, what's the paraphrase. So that's what's going on right now. And this is all because we had to pretty much prophesy and testify against Esau Edom. The verse 18, it says, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, which goes into what the elect of Israel, that the man of the earth may be no more oppressed. Right? So we had to pretty much, again, testify against Mount Seir in the 35th chapter. And pretty much testify against Esau, this atrocity that he did to us, man. So that's what's going to cause how about Shemashah to come into action. Let's read the 2nd Thessalonians, 2nd chapter. That which will be revealed, then it will be regular action. Alright?
the book of Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 10, it says, for Ezra has prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord.
He said, prepare his heart to seek the law of the Lord, to seek the scriptures, man. They don't know I have no top well, like the well mercy, man. You know, they're too busy in the word. That's why Esau got a lot of these niggas in the chokehold, man. Esau still got niggas in chains for the lack of our word. Like guys like NBA Youngboy. This is the role model for a lot of these guys. But at the same time, that nigga gonna die. And everybody that follow after him is going to die, man. But the ones that follow after the ways of mercy is going to be delivered.
That's a doctrine. That's actually a doctrine. Right there. Maybe you, like the brother said, I think that's in Ezekiel 9:14. You know, those who basically seek after that prophet and assume that prophet gonna die as well, man. Because that nigga, he coming with a doctrine, man.
You got niggas dance like it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you dress like him. You want to talk like him. You know what I mean? You from London or somewhere. You know what I mean? Just like a nigga from New Orleans. You know, that's a fucking doctrine, man. You see, and the Lord is going to lead you up to that device in their day.
There's a whole doctrine we as a wife. That's not that good doctrine that's written doctrine in Proverbs and book chapter. That's why Elder, he said he prepare out his heart. Because you have to, you know, the Lord, he deals with the mental. Because again, you ain't gotta say physically, yeah, I'm good at marriage. You could be a doctor or one. You could be a you know, you can be whatever you want to be. But if in your mind, through the spirit, you still want this place to be here, there's a lot of guys, they claim they date a marriage, they claim they can wife them at the same time. You want a village in Texas with a black dollar, man. That shows that you still want to be in the society instead of you want to be with the Lord. You know? You got it, bro.
Yeah, again, Ezra 7:10. Ezra has prepared his heart the law of the Lord and to doing and to teach in Israel statutes and judgments.
To teach in Israel statutes and judgments. And what one thing that we're teaching you about? We're teaching you about the so-called white man and his fucking wickedness, man. We'll teach you about how the Lord's going to come and take this guy down, and ultimately how Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to raise us right back up, man. Because again, you go into the articles about what this devil guy is doing, a lot of things that this devil guy already on the books. Because I was watching this documentary about the Declaration of Independence. It was like, yeah, this declaration, it was a rebel doctrine, this, that, and the third. But you know, they done away with it. That freedom of speech, that stuff, the bear arms, all that's done away with, man. Because through the spirit, Esau, he's going to come into that draconian mode. That draconian spirit. You know? Come on. That's something.
Yeah, 2 Ezra 4, verse 28. He said, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
It says the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Because this place is planted, it's growing. You know, but lack of better word, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. There's going to be a certain time period when the Lord is going to come and take this guy out. And that time period is coming soon. You got it?
He say, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away.
Yes, if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, if it don't be turned upside down, if this place don't be taken out, come on.
Then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Yes, because righteousness and wickedness cannot mix. That's oil and water, man. You know, it's a saying in the ancient Western, this tower is not big enough for the two of us. So Esau and Jacob cannot rule at the same time. Somebody has to be on the bottom, and somebody has to be on the top, man. You got it, right? Go to 2 Ezra 6 and verse 7.
It is 2 Ezra 6 and 7.
Because they're showing you the transferring of rulership that we are in the midst of right now. Come on.
Then answered I and said, what shall be the pardon sunder of the times?
So when is gonna when we're gonna know we're gonna get to the next time of rulership? When you went to the ancient world, all the prophets, they were looking towards the future. They were looking towards the ancient world. They was in the ancient world looking towards the kingdom of heaven. You know? Come on.
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows?
So when is going to be the end of this Babylonian empire and the beginning of the kingdom of heaven? That's something that he was inquiring about, man. Come on.
And he said it to me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau was born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hand of Esau, the hand. Like, he said it to me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Come on, because they're telling the end from the beginning. That's a story that was talking about the beginning. Genesis at the beginning, but it has a major part to do at the end. Come on.
He said, but Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Yeah, Jacob the one that followed us. Hey, when the Lord beamed us up in those chariots, man, it's going to be a beautiful thing. You know, we get lifted high. Yeah, that means ultimately we're going to be done with the wickedness that was done here, man. We're going to be done and suffering. Our captivity, our prison have been ramped up. And now we're going to be free. You know? That's what I mean?
That's right. In the book of Wisdom of Solomon, 5 verse 1, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Because it's a reason why we stand in great boldness, man. It's an inspiration, it's a motivation. That's the Holy Spirit, man. Even Yahweh Shai, where it says he was on, Hebrews 12th chapter, he despised the shame because he was looking at things that was ahead. Come on.
It says, made no account of his labors, so when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Yeah, when they see the judgment of Yahweh Shai, they're going to be troubled with terrible fear. Because through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai, he's going to come in a divine way that you never thought before. But at the same time, the Lord, he's going to save the elect. The ones that you were talking shit about. The crazy guy that was going on the street. Come on.
It says, it shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Is it?
It says, and they repented and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Yeah, this is the crazy guy that was, standing on the street corners preaching the word. Read that one more time.
Yep. And they repented and groaning for anguish of spirit, to say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. A proverb of reproach.
That we thought that he was just going to continue to be a nigga, man. This is the guy that we thought he was going to continue to smoke blunt potato in First Peter, the 4th chapter, that he run out in the same accents that he used to. Through the Spirit, man, we transform that from these people's faces. We're not that old guy, Brian, tell you, you're not the same guy that love. That's a good thing. Because we're ultimately changing for the better, man. We're coming through the Spirit, we're trying to become our best form. You know?
Sometimes like your old, people in the world, they don't recognize it.
Yeah.
But that glow upon you, man, the whole bunch of y'all was down.
Yeah, pretty much like I'm saying, you begin to separate, man. Now you're close, thinking that you're funny. Yeah, you ain't the same person that you used to be. You know, that's really a blessing. That means that what? You started to depart from the ways of Esau. You see, from that nigga culture, you started gravitating toward the spirit of how about you know shut.
What's up, man? You got a question?
No, I ain't got no question, Pop.
Alright.
But God be with all of y'all.
That's a warhead, though. That's a nuclear warhead, though.
Yeah, that was the question I was asking.
Yeah.
So
That's
you're saying
going to be the thing that's going to destroy America.
phenomenal warfare, right? Those y'all trying to say gonna go into phenomenal warfare?
Yeah. But nuclear warfare is going to happen, too.
Not only the nuclear warfare gonna happen when us killing each other. That's not the nuclear warfare God really talking about. That's how you get burnt and be burnt off the earth with fire. Light falling from the sky, shooting each other.
I see what you're saying. You're saying it's a spiritual thing that's happening?
It's not just a spiritual thing. People just hate you for who you is and who you are and what you do.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, but
Or
ultimately...
you done, like say you owe some drug that they think about their wife and children. You see what I'm saying? You can't fault them for how they feel.
But I feel you. That's why I said the heart of me say, you know, you can do what
It's
you
like
want to do.
me
You can do what you want to
asking you
do.
for money. Me asking you for money, you might feel like I should not get this nigga no money.
I might give it to you. Because I might be in a position one day.
Yeah.
I might be in your position before.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said, you got a good aspect on
You see
stuff
what
too.
I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
But I might be in your position before, and I'm like, damn, I remember when I was like,
Well, I can say it like this. I can say, I don't believe in God, but I believe you should treat everybody the same way God said you treat the people.
but you say you don't believe in God?
Yeah. But I believe in God. But I done seen the
You
other days.
say you don't believe in the God that they taught you back in the day.
I believe in such other God. I don't believe in like He is a spirit. I believe he walked with every moment, every day.
Hey, he in all things.
Yeah.
You know, that you say that, give me what this
Like God give you 7
2 and
senses.
verse 1.
He'll give you 7 senses to know right from wrong, right from evil. Also, he give you the senses not to go to them places, but you still go to them places because you're not evil.
But like I said, the Lord, he make everything. Do you know too? It says the ways of man is in the Lord, and a man can't understand his own way. The power of the tongue.
Yeah.
He control your tongue, he control everything.
That's exactly what you was getting at.
You see what I'm
Power
saying?
of the tongue. If you say it out your mouth, as it should be. When he says it about.
But like even when I asked you about the nuclear missiles and stuff like that, you know, the Lord, he created that too.
No, the Lord didn't create the nuclear missiles. Mankind, he created mankind. Mankind created the image.
But do the Lord deal with mankind?
Mankind created the
Let me get this right real quick.
Solomon chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, "For thy incorruptible spirit is in all things."
Read that one more time.
It says, "For thy incorruptible spirit
That's God.
is in all
It's
things."
in all things. The Lord, he's in all things. He's even in wickedness. Believe it or not. The Lord created everything upon the planet Earth. He created everything upon the planet Earth. Wickedness is not foreign unto the powers of heavens and earth. Even the missiles is not foreign unto him.
Wickedness come from, like I said, come from lack, that lack of something. If you already thinking on the side, you want to lack that. Or wickedness come from having too much, and you still want that.
Ben, I see what you're saying. Give me what you got.
Really quick, Isaiah 45 and 7. He said, I form the light and create darkness.
So even you being greedy or something, the Lord made that happen. Come on.
I make peace.
I make peace.
And create
And
evil.
create evil. So you be in a bad situation, you can be homeless, you can be fucked up. You can be in the midst of World War III. The Lord created it. Come on.
I, the Lord, do all these things.
How the Lord do all these things. Come on.
This Proverbs 20 and 24.
Come on.
Man's goings are of the
Lord.
Lord.
Man's goings are of the Lord. So, hey, wherever the Lord wants to happen, you can do it. You know, the Lord might want you to stay. He might want you to stay. The Lord might want you to go. You can go. Come on.
How can a man then understand his own way?
So you can't, you know, everything is not of your will. It was predestinated by the will of the Lord. You know?
I'm saying, like God said, He created all in His image. That means we all got powers that we ain't tapped into.
Really, not everybody was created in the image of the Lord. It's different sex. That's why it's the people called children of men, the children of perdition, children of wicked, the children of God. Israel. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like everybody can be in one bunch. Before he's only dealing with one nation. He always been dealing with one nation, man.
That's it.
You know? You got to that's enough. Get that Isaiah.
See, you going from second example to get one.
You say precept upon precept, line upon line.
What I'm saying, you going back, bouncing back and forth. You should be going pretty crazy all the time.
I can read straight through, but it's certain points, precept upon precept, line upon line.
Yeah, right still though the same thing.
If you want, I'll break down the whole chapter, you'll sit down and wait. Okay, then.
Right
You
there.
got
It is.
I do it.
What's the deal?
I do this. You got it.
Isaiah 54 and 16. He said, Behold, I have created the smith.
I have created the smith. So God ultimately created evil. He created the smith, a blacksmith, even a guy that cooked dope. The Lord created all these different things, man. You got it.
He said,
real quick.
I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth the instruments for his works.
Instruments for his work. Come on, what those instruments for?
I have created the waster to destroy.
That's the waster to destroy.
That is.
This is what that's talking about,
And
brother.
the rocket look like a bush.
Hey, it look like an arrow too, don't it?
Yeah, arrow too.
Yeah, it do look like arrow. You be saying that's 15.
A knife. It look like a knife too, because that was the first game.
It look like
Knife
a sword.
was the first game.
It look like a sword too, don't it?
Yep.
Come on.
It don't look like what's over top of it, look like a shield.
Okay. I see.
You put that
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Come on, now. Bro, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, this 16. Okay, I got it. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. And we're going to start at verse 13. Yep. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
It says strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. Now, you know those ICBM missiles, they actually in the follow. They're push the rocket out. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
Arrows that he shooting are shot.
Hold on, real quick. He says these arrows.
For strong, this 2nd Ezra 16:13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Come on.
His arrows
that
he shooteth are short. And shall not miss.
It shall not miss. Come on.
When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Now you can't shoot no arrow. If I got an arrow right now, I can't shoot it to the end of the world, okay? I'm gonna need a
You need some of those firepower in
You
here.
Bro, you brother get
You can shoot it. Once you shoot it, then
they gonna go in once that fire get behind it. But at the end of the day,
you can, but you gonna have to need an arrow instead of heat. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. But that's the Lord made these things happening, brother.
So what else could that be?
Huh?
What else could that be?
What else could it be?
Besides the regular arrow, what else could that be?
Okay, then go ahead.
Man, you got to. You got to.
Got to be.
Yeah, you got it. Come on.
This is
They like to
definition.
speak about the Twin Towers about. Twin Towers, the pyramid, the eye on the dog.
And this is
Let me get this for you,
this
bro.
definition of an arrow. You just really going to a broken arrow. It said arrows is defined.
Which is a military term. You got it.
Arrows is defined as an unexpected event involving nuclear weapons that results in accidental launching, firing, detonating, theft, or loss of weapon.
It's arrow. When they shoot it in the air and it gets up and they lose, they can't detonate or can't locate it where it's at. It's called a broken arrow. Let me get this for you. Come on.
This is the book of Isaiah 9:5.
That's it.
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Yes, because every time you go into the ancient world, they was fighting with swords and shields. You know, either you get to a point here when they had the medieval, the cannons and things like that. But ultimately, this is going to be the highest level of war right here. World War III. You got it?
But this shall be burning with but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
But this war is going to end with burning and fuel of fire. This is how the Lord is ready to show his power upon the planet Earth. He said, I have glorified my name and I will glorify it again. Give me that Revelation 11 and 14, just so you say the third war.
It's the book of
that third World War III. Because World War I, let me tell you, World War I, what it was called?
Bunker Hill.
It was called the Great War.
Great War.
It was called the Great War because it changed how war was fought. You see what I'm saying? Nobody never fought like that in World War II. World War II is the most deadly war that's been on the planet Earth. So imagine World War III, brother.
But we had to come back at Bunker Hill and shoot them down, and go up on top of the mountain and shoot them down. And World War II.
World War I.
World War I, but we ended up
World War
with
II.
World War II. We ended up shooting World War II.
Yeah. I feel. Give me that.
It's just like slaves. We were black slaves.
Black slaves, yeah.
Slaves.
All right. No. We don't have our seven slaves, brother. Slow it down. Slow it down. No, slow it down. Slow it down. It's all.
So that man swim across that war.
They swim across the war.
He did swim across the war.
Okay, cool. Give me that in Revelation now.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
And that third woe is talking about World War III, which Esau is going to carry to show you that he's blessed with the sword, man. Prophet shot Revelation 6 chapter 4 verse. You know what I'm saying? Because the Spirit of the Lord, he's showing you who created these things and who put the spirit on them to create these things. Like the brother just mentioned, he created the smith that poured the coals in the fire, man. You know? Come on, I'll read it.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 4.
Verse 4, come on.
And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon. to take peace from the earth.
Right there, because the Lord set up Esau to be a red horse. According to that word red, it actually goes to Edom. You know what I'm saying? That word red goes to Edom, man. You know, and that word horse represents power. The Lord said he sent a red horse to come upon the planet Earth to take peace from the planet Earth. Come on. You got it, huh?
And that they should kill one another.
They should kill one another.
And that was given unto him a great sword.
And that was given unto him a great sword. You got he's spirit in that great sword. He's talking about the actual sword, the gun, the Smith and Wesson. Then you go deep into it. You go into the missiles. You know, which is the ultimate sword. And then you can have a mini sword by the way of the Jabba Walker. Come on. Yeah. No, that's it. What you got? Yeah. Oh, so like you have something to say on? Oh, as a matter of fact, give me on Genesis 27. 25th chapter, 27. Yeah, go, give me right. Yeah, start at verse 38. You know where to go.
Yeah. Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my
Hast thou
father?
but one blessing, my father? Come on.
Bless me even also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
So the Lord was asking me, Esau was asking the Lord for one blessing, asking Isaac, can you bless me, my father, can you bless me? You gave him the kingdom, what can I give? That's what Esau was asking, come on.
And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling should be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
So the Lord did give him rulership. The earth was given to the hand of the wicked for a period of time. Come on.
It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live.
And by thy sword shalt thou live. This guy, he lived by the sword and he died by the sword, man. Tell me when Esau didn't but one time use the sword to get out of a sticky situation. That's why action movies are a big thing. Mission Impossible, Die Hard. Now, I like those different movies, but it was the first thing Esau turned to. The strap, man. You know? You gotta know, huh?
It says, Isaac's father answered and said to him, behold, thy life.
Read that one more. Read that from the top.
Verse 40. Yeah, Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass that when thou shalt have the dominion.
When I shall have the dominion, come on. You got it?
I hit that.
That thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah, I shall break the yoke off thy neck, man. Because at the end of the day, the spirit, y'all come through it.
Don't cut
We
the camera.
sorry. I mean, y'all just slide through.
No, we sorry. Thank
My
y'all.
bad, y'all. My bad.
Oh, no, you
You got it, though. I feel sorry for her. I said, come on, sister, you can go through. Yeah, like, go ahead, come through. Yeah, damn.
Let's stop.
Read that one more time.
This is 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live.
By thy sword shalt thou live. Come on. And that's what they got. They're about to die by the sword. Psalm. Got it?
And shalt serve thy brother.
And thou shalt serve thy brother. Because ultimately, that's going to be the end goal. After the roof is hit, and the dust, and the dust and the smoke clear and settle, at the end of the day, these devils are going to end up in chains, man.
It.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion.
Thou shalt have the dominion. Come on.
And thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Because ultimately, it was always a fixed fight between Jacob and Esau. We had them in captivity. They had us in captivity. You know, you go into the times of David. We had, Esau slaves. And you fast forward into, now they got us in slavery. It's always been like that. But it's getting to a point when we finna have our head up, man. The tails of the coin is gonna be down. You got it.
Verse 41.
Yeah, 41, yeah.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing which his father had blessed him.
That's why white people hate black people. Because it goes back into Esau and Jacob. Read that one more time.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing which his father had blessed him.
Because we was blessed with the corn on the earth, but we was blessed genetically too. The highest jumpers, come on.
And Esau said in his heart,
The days of mourning for my father are at hand, and then while I slay my brother Jacob.
And that's the point where Esau is coming to right now, man. He's been ready to try to slay the nation of Israel. He's been trying to slay the nation of Jacob, man. The Israelites, Yasharala. And we can tell that it's going to start happening because now what? Robot dogs are starting to get more talk, famine, but even gun control. Niggas in Chirac getting shot left and right. Then we're going to have to bring the military. We're going to have to bring the Navy to make everything be calmer down. That's the way of Esau finna get ready to bring forth his draconian system, man. Get ready for a time when you can't walk down the street anymore, man. Get ready for a time when you can't enter into a grocery store unless you have a microchip inside your hand, man. Get ready for the times of the earth to change because the Lord is finna get ready to visit the planet Earth.
That's it.
Come on, huh?
It is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days,
which we are in right now, come on.
perilous times shall come.
Perilous times shall come, man. And perilous times is only growing and growing as we get closer and closer to the end. Because evil is synonymous with the end. Ezekiel 7:5. Come on.
That word perilous goes into pretty much a level of difficulty. Hard to bear. So you're going to have people even considering committing suicide to escape the terror that's going to be going on in the earth. Us in here in America, because America don't get the worst, man.
That's it. In the spirit, because America is the most proudest place upon the planet Earth. They're not used to being uncomfortable. They're used to being comfortable. You know?
Ooh, that is.
Come on.
Yep, 2 Corinthians 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
You got it, huh?
Yep. And just like I was saying, man, right? Just because America has been pretty much proud against the Most High, this is the most proudest nation, but guess what? It got to be balanced out with struggle. That's going to be pretty much justified due to America's pride. So this is the place where we get the worst judgment of all time, man. All right? These are the times of the end of history.
That's a lot of them, man. America is a place where they sold to the flesh. A very, very convenient society. Everything here is at your fingertips. On the right hand side, we over here, we sold to the spirit, man. Alright? So we ain't gonna really, ain't shit gonna happen to you that low when we are that number in that day of Jacob's trouble, man. You see, because we getting our mind prepared, man. That's what the Lord doing. He building us up. Alright? We putting on the arm on the Most High. But as for the left hand side, you fucking niggards, you sowing to the flesh, man. Alright? So when your favorite restaurant closed down in that day, you niggas gonna fucking lose it, man. You see? Oh, your phone go dead.
Yeah.
You niggas gonna fucking lose it, man. You see? Because you're not preparing yourself for these times that we coming into, man. And it's all because for your abomination, your wicked ways that you have done, man, when you had much liberty here, man. You see?
And that's why you don't feel sorry for him when he do die. What you gotta do, huh?
This is the book of Ezekiel 7:5. Since thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
And it's beautiful, like the brother just mentioned. This is why these evils are coming, man. Because ultimately you ignored Yahweh Shemina was shot when you had liberty, but ultimately because of your pride, you ignored it, and you're gonna get taken, man. By the evils. Come on, read that one more time.
It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. It says, an evil and only evil, behold, is come. The end is come.
And end is come.
The end is come.
So it was just saying evils in the next verse is saying the end. So the evils and the end is synonymous. Give me Acts 14 and 22, right? Because ultimately before we get into the place of paradise, a lot of shit must go on, man.
That's it.
The heart of many shall wax cold. The sea hip must be made mandated. The apparitions appearing upon the planet Earth must happen. All these things must be happening upon the planet Earth in order for your house to come. But it's supposed to say that everything be done and in order. A part of that is the prophecies, man. One prophecy can't jump another. The sea hip can't jump the missiles. The wild beasts of the field can't jump, You got it, though.
Acts 14:22, he said, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
Just exhorting them to continue in the faith. And it's probably like the brother mentioned, get your mind right. You sow into the spirit. It's exhortation in the spirit, man. You know you got it.
And that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
So through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And again, we showed you that the evils are synonymous with the end, man. You know? You got it, though. You got something?
Yeah, one more line. It just says, and watch it for thee, behold, it is come.
It says, and watch it for thee, behold, it is come. So the hills is sneaking up upon the planet Earth as you can see it, man. You got it, though. You got something? You got something?
Back in Ezekiel 7, verse 25, it says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. See that? Yeah, so yeah, like the author saying, nothing but evil is coming. And this is synonymous with the end of times that we're in now. So when this destruction comes, what? You're going to be seeking for peace, man. Just like we're offering our peace right now through the hand of Yahweh Bashim Shai. When that time, that hand is not going to be extended. 26, it says, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor, and then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. You see that? So once these calamities hit, man, once the family kick in, you know, once the wild beast start to roam the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Once the anarchy takes place. Yeah, once the anarchy takes place and all the things that are written in the scripture, man, once all this stuff kick in at once, then you're going to be seeking for the ones who are on the highways and byways. Telling me these things before they even came to pass, man. And guess what? The elect are going to be here at that time, right? So let's continue on. It says, then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest and counsel from the ancients. And again, that's going to the elect being pretty much hidden in the time of evil, man. All right? Getting in that secret place, we read what? Psalm 91st chapter. You see? Yeah. But now's the time to get it, you know? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 15. It says, break down the all of the wicked, and the evil man seek out his wickedness till thou find none.
That's it. So Lord, he's been here to break down Esau, man. But his foolishness, you got it?
It says, the Lord is king forever
The Lord is king forever. Come on.
and ever.
And ever.
The heathen are perished out of his land.
That's it. Because the Lord, he's been here to take Esau ass out. Come on, huh?
It says, Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart.
They will prepare their heart. Get your mind ready for these latter times that's going on, like the brother mentioned earlier. Come on.
Thou wilt cause thy ear to hear,
That will cause our ear to hear,
to judge the
to
fatherless
judge the fatherless,
and the oppressed,
and the oppressed,
that the man of the earth
that the man of the earth
may no more oppress.
may no more oppressed.
Yeah.
You know, so Lord, he's been here to take out Esau. You got something? Come on.
Yeah, this is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1.
That's it.
But of the times and the seasons,
Yep.
brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
So the Lord said, in the times of season, you have no need that I write on you. You have no need that I come back because we the ones from prison. We the ones from mattresses. Instead of just having to tell you. Most of the things in the article show you that the Lord is on his way back. The see help, you know, brothers, and the articles like that keep on coming out. I seen a thing like a dude, he had a Bluetooth to his spinal cord. And he started walking again. So Esau's gonna get ready to push forth this new system, man. You know, but if you don't have eyes to see, you're gonna be lost.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yes, you know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to come in a thief in the night, man. It's not like the Lord is going to, I'm coming next week, and niggas start getting, 3 days before the Lord comes, niggas doing the 3-day fast before the Lord comes, man. Through the Spirit. Yeah, 12 hours, man. You waiting, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, the Lord, he's not going to do it like that. Through the Spirit, he's going to do it if you have eyes to see. And a lot of these people, they are blind of the miracles and the things the Lord do every day. You got it, huh?
For when they shall say peace and safety,
Yeah, he says, when they shall say peace and safety, because it's going to get to a point when it's not going to be as safe anymore, man. You got it, right?
then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Then sudden destruction comes upon them because It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be unexpected how the Lord is finna get ready and come and take this place down, man. You know? You got it, right?
As travail upon a woman with child.
Travail upon a woman with child. And women, she can just be talking and all of a sudden just goddamn break it down, man. That was unexpected. Yeah, she was scoffing in her mind. Call her, you know, you know?
Dude.
He said, as travail upon a woman with child.
Yeah, like Travail came upon her. You know?
And they shall not escape.
And they shall not escape. You will not be able to escape the judgment of your house, man. Continue on, though.
He said, but ye, brethren,
are
not in darkness.
Are not in darkness, man, because we know what's going on, man. We know the inside of things. Come on.
That day shall overtake you as a thief.
Just because that day is going to overtake a lot of niggas, man, who comfort in America, man. I can't wait to see how about you now just bring 2/3 of my people down, man. You got it.
Ye are children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night
We
or
are
of
not
darkness.
of the night or of darkness. So we're not ignorant of the same devices. We're not ignorant unto the bad things that go on the planet Earth. You know? So yeah, I can be about anything else. You know, and with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Let's say, pray the video edifying. Want to say Shalom.
Shalom.
GTA.
Abba. Soon.
Tonight.
Tonight.
To block I am. To the wicked.